All right, how's it going, everyone? Hope everyone's doing as fantastic as I am. Goodness gracious, it's been quite the week, eh? It's been a while since I've covered anything DSP related. Holy shit! Wait a minute, hold on a second. Uh, what? Oh, come on now, don't be playing games with me. I'll just continue. Yeah, it's been a while since I've covered DSP, and I was supposed to cover him this week or this weekend, but the thing is that my wife and I, we had a spontaneous outing and it kicked ass so hard that the party continued home, and I forgot all about Darkside Phil because that's what kind of person he is. He falls right out of your head as soon as something badass is happening. And that's because he likes to pretend that, he's so important that, oh, I'm just always on their mind. Dude, it was awesome. Whole ass weekend, I forgot this dude existed. But, yeah, so this dude apparently had multiple crash outs, and I've had to kind of scramble to get on board with everything. And the wild thing is that so many crash outs have happened, and there's not a whole lot of Snort Burnell or, well, what the hell's going on? Ooh, it's time for men, huh? This is a good one. I need to watch this one. But yeah, a lot of these aren't on the clip channels yet. So I don't really have a full understanding of what all went down last night. Apparently, he melted down on Asmund Gold. Apparently, Asmund Gold needs to watch his content correctly. He doesn't really understand how any of this works, does he? Broadcast is live from Area 57. We are in Area 57. Planet Mecha Ninja broadcasting from Area 57. Some space pirates tried to take me out the other day. Ninja'd upside the head. But yeah, I need to catch up on that. But let's see what this is about. Stream flagged as adults. Meltdown. Furious because of 0 donations on Kick. Threatening ICS. I assume that it got turned into adults only because it got way too erotic in his stream. Alright, that's it. It's time for everyone's favorite time on the DSP Gaming Show. It's time for Cat After Dark. Now, Cat's going to come in here and try out some lingerie because we reached the goal. Now, this one's made out of bacon.
Sound good?
Sounds good to me. Let's get some support rolling.
Yeah, pretty much like it, Bracky. That's so retarded that he thinks that. Because his content is indigestible. DSP's content is kind of like I'm gonna try and not be negative. I'm gonna try and go with something a bit more accurate. Is that it's kind of like grain that hasn't been processed, or any food that hasn't been cultivated through years of natural or artificial selection on behalf of humans. Like, he's like original fruits. Original fruits are basically inedible, but because we cultured them, they became edible. And likewise with grain and stuff. You can't just eat wheat right off the thing. You have to process it and like mix it up and whatnot. DSP wants Asmund Gold to eat raw wheat instead of cereal.
$100 by the time the show ends. That way we get a huge head start.
I hate that little fist pumpy thing he does. It looks so gay to me. I don't know why.
If you like the content, please
dual
support
fisting.
On the YouTube side, you can do super chats.
I got ICS and ICS right here.
On the Kick side, you can become a sub. You can give some subs to your fellow
Who would want to be a sub of Phil?
Or if you are watching from wherever.
Yeah, it was a good one. I don't like it. He was ready. Almost every single free stream of this dude looks kind of gay.
And we got 2 tips. Can we get our first super chat of the day? Can we get our first sub of the day or week? And can we get some kicks?
I don't like putting my problems on you, but you are the people who crowdfund me. You're my source of income. So I do have to.
So I do need to beg you guys for money. Yeah. Sound good?
Super chats are not working today. Are they not? If they're not, I will restart the stream. Let's find out.
I've been informed that this is ban evasion, but I'm not entirely sure.
For no reason. So I'm just gonna.
It seems like there's a lot of gray area because what's stopping you from stopping a stream and saying, "All right, let's start a new one that's not as disgusting."
Wings of Redemption will be a guest on the show again near the end of this month. That way, it's not too soon. We give some time to build it up again. All right, now you might say when. I'd like to have him on around Thanksgiving, but it's not clear if he's going to be earlier in the week or if he's going to be that next week, like the first week of December. It's either going to be like that week, the final week of November, probably like Monday-ish. Like I think it was like the.
I'm gonna give you a little bit of behind-the-scenes info to kind of compare and contrast with Dark's Fidel. Hey, how's it going, Runamoin? I'm doing fantastic. I hope you're doing great. A little bit of behind the scenes with DSP and I was watching a long time ago. I don't think I covered it. His issue with Wings. Wings was standing him up, and it was like a couple days before the interview. And this dude was losing his shit, and it was a complete repeat of the thing with John. You know, you're not answering me fast enough, so I just have to assume the worst. You know, that's how it works with Dark Svidil's brain. If you don't constantly coddle him and tell him, Phil, everything's okay. I'll be on your show. Phil, I love you. I love your content. I think you're a really cool guy. I think you're probably one of the best gamers in the country. You know, unless you're doing that to him constantly, he freaks his shit. And the compare and contrast is that DSP is so neurotic about plans. It terrifies him that things could go awry and that he doesn't have control. He doesn't like the feeling of not having control, even when it's an illusion. Especially when it's an illusion. Well, all that going on with Wings just reminded me of John and what have you. But also, when I'm doing any sort of collab with people, I send them an email pretty far out. Or I'll reach out to them like, it's been 2 or 3 months in advance before. Sometimes it's a couple weeks before. And then I'll say, all right, here's this, and this. I'll text you maybe the week of, maybe. But certainly the day of. And I have never had anyone have a problem with that. I've never had any issues with that. If anything did come up, they usually message me first. Like, DSP doesn't understand that communication is just kind of free-flowing. He's terrified of it. And then furthermore, he's trying to have organized communication with a lolcow, the least reliable person to have a conversation with, except for someone who may be in a coma. Even them, I don't know, maybe you could get them twitching every once in a while. But this guy's freaking out over something he puts himself in. It's fascinating.
25th, 26th.
So he's going to freak out about this later.
Or it might be a week
It might be
later
at the
on, like,
beginning of the
December
week.
1st.
It might be later
But
in the
we
week.
haven't
It might be
decided
in the
yet. I'm
middle of the
waiting
week.
back
I don't
to
know.
on what are his preferred, dates or so, whatever.
He's
when he
not
wants
getting
come
back
on.
to me.
And once I hear from him, we lock it in. I will let you know exactly when he'll
Lock
be
it
on.
in. It's already locked in. He said he was
So
going to be on the
this time
show.
around,
This is as locked in as
I
it's going to
think
get. What, do you want a
What
contract?
it'll be here is, we're gonna probably talk about a few different things. Obviously, we're gonna
If
be
Lackey
near
Bracky
American
doesn't
Thanksgiving.
come on his
So
collab
obviously,
of
I'd
Going
like to talk
Green,
a
I'm
little
going
bit
to
about
send some
the
people
holiday,
after him.
how he celebrates if he does. Did he celebrate it as a kid with his family, and is that different from what he does today as a
Why do you
tradition?
care, Phil?
You know,
Why do you
stuff
care
like that.
about Wings'
Stream on the
Thanksgiving
holiday.
rituals?
What's it all about?
You're just
right?
looking for an
Also,
excuse
another
to
big
talk
thing,
to
a big
him.
topic will be
Or
Call
talk
of Duty
at
Black
him.
Ops 7 will have been out for a couple of weeks.
Oh,
And I'm gonna
wow.
want to get his opinions on it, what he thinks about the game, how
He's
going
going to say it sucks. What do you think he's going to
You know what I
say?
mean? I think that's going to be a fun
He's
conversation.
going to say, yeah,
as
the
well.
game sucks. I hate it.
I'm gay, I'm gay, I'm gay.
It is kind of weird.
Would it be possible to do a DSP tries it with Wings? He orders the same thing from his local place so you compare your findings. I mean, maybe. I don't feel like we're there
Ooh.
yet. I feel like
Oh, that's all right. I like it, break. That's cool. Thank you for reaching out to me about that.
But I don't want to like
Take a
knock it
picture,
out.
all
Now
right?
it's only
As a
fucking
fecal
time we're gonna
enthusiast,
be
I have
doing it
a
together.
gallery going.
I'd much rather just chill with the guy and have conversation than start.
I could see Phil
eating
taking
and
pictures of
testing
his
items.
craps.
You know, what maybe
100%.
He's gay.
John got some poop pictures, didn't
I
he?
just received a $50 super chat from Nico Bellic.
Shout out to Only Iced Coffee. Is it a whale?
Yeah, exactly,
It is a
Grimace.
whale, 'cause it has those whale-like teeth that
What kind of
filter
conversation are you
things.
going to get out of Wings? Wings is probably on the
Yeah,
lowest tier of
people
people I'd
eyeball.
want to have an
The
actual
other day,
conversation with.
I come on stream with a sweater, a Street Fighter sweater
Uh-huh.
that I believe was like 150, 175 bucks. I bought it last year. I pre-ordered it. I finally got it. I wear it on stream. Now, all people talk about is how I spent money on a sweater. And it's like, yeah, because I have money now. Because I can afford to buy a nice sweater if I want. Because that's what happens when you have money because people like you and support you. Get it?
So, people have kind of different schools of thought about this whole thing. I think the thing that I got the most caught up on was that he looks like a grandpa gamer. It finally happened. DSP is leading the charge for the next generation of gamers. No, not the next generation. This generation of gamers. Because we're all getting older, right? We're all looking like we're going to get a little too old for comfort. But we like video games. Now, how could we combine these two markets? I know. What about a Street Fighter cardigan? Now, any one of us is going to say, oh, God, no. Hell no. But then they say, well, hold on a minute, Lynn. We got you covered. What about a Ninja Gaiden cardigan? That does sound pretty cool. I could be an old man repping some Ninja Gaiden wear. That'd be pretty sick. No, what am I saying? But DSP didn't have that no, what am I saying kind of moment. Instead, add to cart, put that shit in the cart, buy it. Like, dude, DSP, don't you get it? That's kind of insulting that you would buy an old man gamerware. I don't know, but then again, maybe he likes it. And if he likes it, you know, what can any of us really say? I like this stupid piece of shit. Okay. I mean, I like some dumb shit too. But it's always just a matter of attitude with this dude. This dude has to be a little crybaby about everything. Okay, some people on the internet said your shirt looked dumb. I thought you would have gotten over this in grade school. Kids in grade school said, your shirt looks dumb. Like, whatever, Sonic's cool, you're an idiot.
That's correct. That's
Me and Chris
absolutely
Chan
correct.
hung
Yes,
out.
That is right. That's not like drama. That's not over exaggeration. I can buy a nice sweater for myself.
That's
if I
cool,
want.
man. Should
So
you
I
stop
like to do
begging
that
so
'cause I
much
make good
then?
money and I can
Or
spend
no,
it.
the begging creates the issue. No, it creates the
You see,
wealth.
That's how it works.
Yeah, see?
A lot of people don't understand that.
It's
They're very
rewards for
angry and
begging.
jealous.
Yeah,
Like,
you
no,
little
I can buy
idiots don't
whatever
get
I
it.
want. You like it.
What a smug little prick.
Buy a new one because a successful streamer would just buy a new one. It would be no deal at all, big deal at all. What makes you think I want to spend that much money again on another Switch 2? I could, but I'm not giving Nintendo more money. The first Switch should fucking work. When you buy a Switch 2, it doesn't work. Why would you reward Nintendo with another $500?
I don't know, DSP. You shit on people all the time, and then people reward you with that.
just
They rewarded
F
you with the
over
Street
with
Fighter
more money.
cardigan.
That's just on principle. I would never do that. Are you stupid?
Well, there you go. DSP technically has more principles than his supporters.
I've apparently exposed myself
Even though
again.
that's not true. He'll
There you go.
buy
I've exposed
whatever. He
myself
doesn't care.
again, guys. I completely exposed myself.
This guy stands for nothing,
There you go.
except for
We're
cardigans.
exposed. We are
How's it
currently
going, Willis?
at- What are we even at? I haven't been paying attention. I've been immersed in the game and have paid no attention at all.
You can smurf on us.
We're at
That's true.
$124
We could go for Master again on Street Fighter
26
6.
to go.
And we could wear the
Here's our
cardigan.
goal for today. Can we get some support for the stream?
I
And
think
if
the
that
cardigan's
rolls
funny
into
as an
here
old
of
man
Outer
thing.
Worlds 2, that'd be much appreciated if we do.
He already
We
was the
still have an
grandpa
hour
of
left. We're
gaming.
gonna play
This is
another
nothing
hour.
like Street Fighter
And,
2. You can't do an old man
if you guys
DSP
like
voice.
it,
It's
we'll play
already
it again,
DSP.
probably on,
I guess you kind of have to slow
Tuesday.
down and pitch it
Tomorrow
wild.
We're gonna alternate.
No, that
with,
doesn't sound right.
Pokemon. So
Bill's
let me
just
know
gonna
what you
stay his
think.
same voice.
If you're enjoying it
Back
or
in
not.
my day, we had
And,
Street
hopefully
Fighter
we can
2.
get some
What do you
more
guys
support. Let's
play?
get that going. I'm gonna
Minecraft?
switch my legs for a second, then we'll
Grandpa
play for
Burnell,
another
that was
hour,
30 years
okay?
ago. We're playing
It's
Minecraft
very hot.
2.
It's 86 degrees in my room today. This guy is.
Oh, he's talking about the fucking weather. I always feel bad when I talk over him for a while, but then I feel good when it's just weather discussions.
Keeps getting away with it. I hope that you guys enjoyed the stream.
Okay, what's going on?
And thanks to those again who supported. And what I mean
Well, that was
by
for
that is
Cat, Runamoyne.
basically everyone but the Kick viewers because
Cat can buy it,
zero
though.
support on Kick today. Zero.
Oh,
I mean,
man.
And I have
Kick,
to say it,
the website full of
220,
trolls,
the
doesn't
guy
want to
whose
support you?
name is a
What?
detractor meme comes in and says, "Oh, I'm not going to support Phil anymore
Uh-oh.
because of the way that he's talking to Kick Chat." Fuck you.
Okay.
Salt.
No, that's not fair. This guy has learned nothing throughout his entire history. That's how it was at the very beginning. People were saying, hey, man, I don't think I want to watch your content. The way you're talking about things is disrespectful. And then fast forward any period of time, and he says, well, no one gives me a chance to improve. No one gives me a chance to be a better person. No one takes a chance with me, the 40-year-old loser dropout man-child, and gives me a chance to redeem myself. You know, all this pity party about how I didn't get enough second chances. I only got 3 million second chances. That's not nearly enough. I need one more, you know, and I'm going to ruin that one too. But you got people from the beginning of time telling this dude, whether it's a troll or not, the reality exists. Yo, I don't like how you talk to people. I'm not supporting you. And DSP's response is always anger. Anger. How dare you not support me? How dare you stand up for yourself? How dare you stand up for others? How dare you? Get the fuck out of my stream. There will be no empathy here on DSP Gaming. You feel bad about something? Well, that's your issue. Don't ever try and bring that on me. And then, why don't people give me a chance? Why don't people give me a chance? People just take me out of context. He responds so negatively to feedback since day
You fucking
one.
piece of shit to come into my
Okay.
chat and try to derail when I have a career stream, and I say to you what I was talking about on Friday night had nothing.
I'm
to
good,
do
Lil
with you.
Shadow.
You weren't even here. I was talking to the trolls in chat. He does it on purpose. His name is 220 for a reason.
Yeah.
You know it's fucking the same fucking guy. You know it's.
So why do you
Isaac.
keep falling for it if you know it's
So,
the same
fuck
thing? I swear to God, I wanna hire someone to make something like Thundercats with Darkseid Phil. Because or G.I. Joe, because you know how it's the same goddamn story each episode. Cobra Commander gets access to a new spank ray or something, and it's just going bananas on the city. And G.I. Joe has to get together and defeat Cobra Commander, and he runs back to his hideout and shakes his fist and whatever. And then he gets some new, I don't know, anti-gravity cannon, and it's the same story tomorrow. And it's this with DSP. DSP is constantly in a battle with these people. He knows that they're fucking with him. He knows that that's all part of the game. But he can't help himself. He's stuck in this eternal hell of fighting Mumra until he dies.
Right?
Instead of realizing that the
don't
trick is to
fucking
just
come back.
mute Mumra.
We don't need time for your bullshit, okay? Seriously, what a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, like this doesn't
He
create
comes
bad
in and you have
content.
to fucking say that. I literally tell him to his face, this has nothing to do with you. This
has nothing to do with you. I'm shitting on other people. How dare you feel bad for people?
He comes in while I'm playing this game trying to distract me. So, I'm
okay.
gonna support Phil again. No, you're right, you're not. Because if I see you, you're banned on fucking side.
How many times has this dude been banned anyway?
Typing X in the stream chat, you can go fuck yourself. Because I know that when you say that, you're basically saying that you don't believe me.
Walker, Street Fighter 2 edition? Yes!
Fucking dunce.
He's got a little digital horn that says sure you can.
No one on Kick supported the stream at all today. Zero. Will this continue? Because the thing is, I like co-streaming. And some of the Kick
you like co-streaming because it's free money. Let's not be disingenuous here, Phil.
Your future stepdad is someone. And there's people who come by from time to time. They're not on every stream, but every once in a while they come and they support on Kick, and I appreciate that. All right? But
Phil will never have money because he has very bad financial habit that keeps people broke. Can't stop buying toys, booze, gambling, addict, DoorDash, etc. I was watching a WPIG stream, and it was when he was discussing how the 5-year plan or 10-year plan, I don't know what kind of plan it is. It's a no-year plan. That's what it is. His year plan, and how he didn't need to do it anymore because he defeated the necessity for it. He defeated why it is that it even need to exist. Now he has financial stability. Now money is coming in. Now he doesn't need to get a job. Except that if you think about it, that's what the entire problem was about. At the very beginning of the DSP saga, he lost his job. He lost his job, did not have financial stability, started streaming, developed financial stability, lost financial stability by spending all this money because the money was going to come forever. There's no reason to ever think that the money would ever stop, right? I'm famous forever. I'm like, I don't know, insert director here. I'll just always have money. Well, then what happened? It all fell apart, and then fast forward to the 10-year plan or whatever. Phil, you need to find some outside employment. You need to find something that brings in revenue that is dependable. You can keep doing this streaming shit, but really you should transition away to something stable. DSP nods his head, gets the money, and immediately goes back on the plan. And then what does he do? He does the exact thing all over again. Well, the money's coming in. The money's going to last forever. I don't need to get another job. I don't need to get something stable. So we're going to have a repeat because history repeats with this dude. Well, history repeats anyway. He's going to lose this. And it could very well be the financial crises that are facing the world right now. I think that in a small way, it'll bring me a little bit of amusement to know that a Great Depression is what it takes to knock Phil out. Because it's going to happen again. It's going to happen again. OIC or whoever is going to get bored, find some new person to make fun of, and it's gone. And then we're... And he's going to cry and say, I could not have foreseen this. No one could have known this was going to happen. And people are going to say, dude, you should have got another job. Then he's going to complain, oh, well, I would have lost that job. It's a depression, you idiot. Yeah, but you could have had some money from that or something or saved any money. And he doesn't get it. He doesn't get that he's falling into the same cycle again. It's fascinating, but horrifying.
What has changed? Because literally nothing has
changed. Andrew Ditch has some similarities with DSP. His own little I'm the sole pilot of reality vibe he's got going on.
I'm just going to continue to ban all your sock accounts and laugh at you.
I'm the only person who truly exists.
Okay. So, hopefully...
When he told his dad tough shit that one time, I wanted to sock him in his eye. What the fuck? How dare you?
Stream tonight. All right, 672. If you think I'm out of control, you were not here Friday night. You're just a fucking idiot.
Let's keep this
You
going.
haven't
Let's
been
keep shitting
around
on people.
ever, and now you're gonna come by and you're gonna try to criticize. You weren't here. You didn't see how they literally tried to derail all of my streams for the last week. Being
Literally?
bitch,
they
being toxic, being
took out your
trouble, because
internet?
they're doing it on purpose, and you come in, you think that you know what you're talking about when you don't. This makes you look stupid.
Sure seems like they derailed it.
Oh my god, he's drinking sperm.
It's true, Normal James. Why change if everything always works
And
out, you know?
still in the back of my neck, the back of
672 and Jade are the only legitimate DSP fans that are having a good time. Because 672 is, I think he's got a sexual fetish for humiliation. And think about it from a maximization perspective. What is the most humiliating thing to be talked down to from? You're thinking stuff like, well, some leather-bound chick, right? Like, no. That's not nearly humiliating. That's hot, you know? Well, whatever. It's hot. You know what's humiliating? Being talked down to by Phil Burnell. So that's probably what's going on. 672 is probably just having the time of his life down there. He's probably pulling that thing off. Because I can only assume it's a sexual kink to have him keep coming in there and keep getting shit on by Darkside Phil and then keep crawling back. I don't know, man. That's some weird shit.
Phil has the pignosis.
Prime Minister of Planet Mecha Ninja admits to hanging out and partying with Cristiano on Epstein Island. It was a different Epstein. It was Ron Epstein of Ron Epstein's Plumbing and Tile.
okay, I'm indoctrinated. Sounds good. And
It's the power of cultish groupthink mentality. I'm a cult leader. I think the pignosis
Yeah, Andrew is
works.
disgusting,
Tonight,
Wacky Bracky.
I enabled
And I'm loving that the police do
text-based
not fall
or
for his shit anymore.
emote-based moral support messages as long as you're using 500 channel points or more. So those are now enabled.
Oh, sweet.
All right.
So you completely
Now I
submitted
don't wanna
here.
hear about it ever again. They're
Oh,
already
well,
out.
you will, because you just said that.
Leave me alone.
Exactly the one who waits. Why can't you just be nice to your
I'm
enemies? I
just
thought
saying,
Jesus said something about
Be
that.
there,
This guy's
use
Roman
your moral
Catholic.
support to
The
your
best
heart's
kind of
content.
Catholic.
Now stop bothering me.
Because
I'm an old
Rome is
man.
like basically
I wanna
Italian.
play my games, all right?
What was that? What was
Okay.
that smug little shit?
Be there. Use your moral support to your heart's content. Now
Okay.
stop bothering me. I'm an old man. I want to play my games. All
Oh,
right?
he's really going to start using this a lot, huh? The old man excuse. That's why he got the damn cardigan.
Okay.
What's with the deli meat on this table?
All right, 220, no hard feelings. Then. Sounds good.
220, I love you.
Please, I don't want to make the stream into drama tonight. I just want to enjoy survival horror.
He wants
so
to be a
sounds
sad
good to
little
me.
cholo there.
All right.
I like that shirt. I do. I admit. I kind of want that.
Holy puss.
Guys, can we get some more support? Let's hit 100. We're about to split the
How
party.
hard would that be to find? I gotta find a
Not
Street
even
Fighter
like
one.
5 minutes. Can we get some support and hit to 100 by the time
That's
we
true,
finish
incorrect
this first
means.
part for tonight? Let's go. Let's get some super chats. Let's get a tip. Let's get a membership. I just realized we've had pretty much no YouTube support besides one early on. Can we get some YouTube side support tonight? That would be
Nah, I'm sorry.
The
My
best way
YouTube's
right now
broken,
would
bro.
be by tipping me, and I really need the help right now because I have
The
no.
only wish is that we have one big
Zero.
crash out left in the tank for
No money
2025.
in the
Something
bank account.
we'll talk about for years to
Okay.
come, like the spoon crash out. Maybe it's gonna be Wings related at Thanksgiving.
This is incredibly stupid.
Because Cat's gonna ruin the food. Wings isn't gonna show up. He's gonna make a bunch of excuses. There's gonna be trolling in the chat, and DSP just cries into his meatloaf.
What do they want me to do? I
don't
can't
know.
pressurize the harpoon, you piece of shit.
This game's impossible. Standing right in front of him.
There's nothing I can do. Listen,
This
all
is
my
the
hearing
content I
has
love.
effect on this guy.
I love DSP gaming. I don't like DSP. Dude's an asshole. Alright, we got this. Crank that shit, Phil. You've got plenty of experience. Alright, done and done. Moving on. What do we got? This one? Alright, we got this. Maybe you should gun him down again real quick. Yeah, shoot him. He hates that. What are you doing? Huh.
It's not working.
Yeah, it's not
I
working.
don't want to do this anymore. The fight's
Yeah,
awful.
fuck this.
I hit him with all these bullets. It's not working.
Maybe we could negotiate with
Wasting my
him.
fucking
Maybe some
time and
sanctions
ammo.
or something.
I'm gonna come out of this with nothing. I have no ammo left to even fight him. What do they want me to do?
I
This is
guess it's
incredibly
clearly
fucking stupid.
impossible.
I lined him up and the fucking harpoon doesn't work.
Huh.
I have no ammo.
Oh, shit.
I can't even shoot him anymore. I have no ammo for any
This
gun.
is tragic. Throw something at him or something. I don't know.
I don't know what to do. I give
I heard
up.
DSP was
I seriously
dancing
give
on
up.
Funko
Give
Pop's
Stop
graves.
playing.
Funko Pop hate is such an easy hate. Everyone's right in hating Funko Pops, which makes DSP right in this case, but it's only because it was the easiest opinion to have.
I'm just gonna sit here with my hands folded.
Should I be surprised he uses crap? No, of course not. It's always fun to know that this dude's stupid. Pics. Oh god, Little Shadow. You want DSP to get booty busted? Well, I'm sure plenty of detractors have dark thoughts about things that should happen to Phil, but don't vocalize them.
Apparently only one of the harpoons ever worked, which makes no sense.
I think my darkest thought is that DSP flash mob, they turn on him. They just swarm him like a pack of pissed off, gouty
That's it, I have no more
velociraptors.
ammo, so I can't knock him down.
Damn.
Now he died. With 0 ammo, the game killed him.
Yeah, that's kind of cool and cinematic.
Nico Bellic tonight, the $50 super
gross.
chat. Why am I talking like this?
I've never run into this thing before. What is it, a money creature?
It's a money creature.
Yeah, look, it's a money creature. It just throws money around.
I think that Funko Pops are lame, but I don't think like, oh, you're stupid if you buy them. I just think, oh, you didn't do enough research. If you did enough research, you'd find that there's cooler versions of any of your merch that exists, and not a Funko Pop.
But instead we're gonna go.
I own a Funko Pop, so I'm not gonna say I would never buy one. I own a Claptrap one because I thought that one looked kind of cool.
Making great strides
But like they had
in
a
Pokemon.
they had a Nicol
With these
Bolas one.
major
I'm not getting
streams,
that.
We always seem to do major stories.
You love
outside
Magic,
of
yeah,
the
but I can have a Nicol Bolas card.
Around halfway, if not just slightly more past the halfway point of the Pokemon.
Oh, Pokemon.
Story.
The vast majority of my money goes towards that. All the money went to the mobile games.
And to be honest, things
Oh
are a lot
god, Little
better for
Shadow,
me
you
now,
keep making this more dark.
Since I've had Kick streaming,
You'd rock the
co-streaming for a
Guile
year,
card. I'd rock
you
a
know,
Tenshu
financially,
cardigan if
I
they
do
made one.
make some good extra money on Kick.
100% I
absolutely.
would.
I wouldn't co-stream if that weren't the case. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I want to hear this again. What's all this now?
And I'm being told we're probably around halfway, if not just slightly more past the halfway.
Stop
point
messing
of
with your
the
damn
Pokemon
head, Phil.
Story.
That's why your hands are
The
always
vast
greasy.
majority of my money goes towards that. All the money went to
Why
the
aren't
mobile
my controllers working?
And to be honest, things are a lot better for me now. Since I've had Kick streaming, co-streaming for a year, you know, financially, I do make some good extra money on Kick. Absolutely.
Yeah, this is what people were telling you for years, and you
wouldn't
banned them
co-stream
and
if
yelled
that
at them.
weren't the case. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And by the way, because someone just said, the blimp just said, well, we're not all trolls over here. I understand that. Totally, I understand that.
Yeah, I don't know about all
I know
that.
that there are actual fans and viewers and supporters on Kick. The thing is, just not as many as you two. There's probably
Yeah, and they should be
general,
punished for that.
on
I
an
agree,
average
Phil.
day, I get, what, 80 viewers on Kick, something like that? Probably out of the 80 viewers, 20 to 30 are legit supporters, and like 50
Soon we'll
plus are
find them.
trolls. I know that. Why do you think that we have a small amount of people who actually support me on Kick? And you know who you are, regular,
Well, there's a
all the
couple of
people who drop
reasons,
by
Phil.
once in a while and we'll drop a few
I think the
subs,
first
drop
reason
some
is that
bits.
you suck and you're lame.
There's not a ton of them.
That's a pretty
But
big reason. I don't think we
the
need to look any
viewership
further
I
than
get on
that.
Kick being in the partner program and the few people who do support the streams, it's enough to offset the fact that there's a toxic element there.
Ah,
Again,
I see.
there has to be some
So we can
semblance of
bribe
order.
away the
It can't just be
toxicity.
chaos
I
and
agree.
people doing whatever they want and hurting each other and stuff like that.
Hurting
But
each
I think
other?
you
Who got
get it,
hurt in the
right?
chat?
Like, there's a place for both.
Who fell in the chat and
Old school
sprained their
Phil would've been
ankle or
like,
something?
How dare you ever say anything negative about
I
me?
put a
I
wet
would've been
floor sign here
slamming
in the
that chat,
chat.
shutting it
You
down,
heard in here.
constantly moderating. And if you've noticed, I don't really do that. I don't. You know, I think that it's good to have the separation.
Someone spilled
of
their
the two
Tang all over the
audiences.
place.
That's okay. There's
How's it
more
going,
people
Klaus?
who like me and watch me for that. That's the YouTube audience. People who ironically watch me and make fun of me. That's the Kick audience.
Oh,
But
really?
it's still an audience.
I guess it's
exposure
kind
is
of
good
cool to have that.
exposure,
We
right?
need to have
So it's
TikTok
self-care.
audience. Now, what are they? The ones who think that you're perfectly
look.
fine and you did nothing
Bullshit.
wrong? Honestly, DSP should be on TikTok.
I love.
The amount of just ass kissing on TikTok is
I did one more
wild.
day.
Everyone is valid, no matter
Why
how
can't you
insane their
deal with a
opinion
gauntlet
is.
of 3 people?
They might make him their
That's
king.
ridiculous. Too bad you couldn't stomach the full course. Come in sometime. Yeah, maybe next time. Don't make me fight 3 people without healing. Like that's ludicrous.
Oh, maybe it's a challenge?
No, it's completely dead.
Yeah, Rolling Golem, I
It's
find
dead,
that
it's
kind
no
of
one on YouTube is
concerning.
talking. Guys, you
A friend of mine
awake
was
over
trying to
there?
talk to me
What's going
about
on?
Disney like I was necessarily a big fan of it. And I was telling them that
Tonight,
outside
on the
of
late
Toy
stream,
Story,
it
I really
is
have
our
no
weekly
memories of Disney.
stream of American Truck Simulator. which I always love. It's always a great time.
You
with lots
got a
of
friend in
conversation.
me.
I have new alcoholic ciders to try this
Of
week.
course.
Zombie.
We got to get
just
kitted
gave
up
a
for this, man.
$30 tip out of nowhere to end the stream.
Oh,
Guys,
big
I'm out
ups.
of here. I'm going to upload.
Stop
eat
picking
dinner.
at your head,
I'll be
Phil.
back tonight. Immediately as I sat down on the couch, I opened up my phone.
God, why didn't his mom ever slap his hands away?
To WWE Champions.
This is his worst haircut he's ever had. Look at this shit. Look at how, I'm trying to get a good freeze frame. Look at how asymmetrical this is. He's got a sort of like, what was it? Don't tell me the shape. I know my shapes. It's not a parallelogram. It's when there's two sides converging in, but it's a flat rhombus. He's got a rhombus hairstyle, and it's a crooked rhombus. Yeah, give me that crooked rhombus look. You know, the one that all the kids are getting. I want to look a little bit more youthful with my Street Fighter cardigan.
All the support that you guys gave me on that stream last night, and I just went on a pull frenzy. It was pull after pull.
I bet, though. I think that's true, though, Phil. I don't think that's a joke.
Hogan. Oh, Macho Man. Hogan, Andre the Giant.
Yeah, no kidding,
Hogan,
leg breaking.
Hogan.
It just keeps sliding off with each
I had
future generation.
Such fun last night, blowing all of the stuff that I had raised on stream so frivolously, so carelessly.
God,
not a care in
the
the
stroke
world.
mouth is incredibly clear when he's flipped like this.
I'm glad that you guys.
It's a straight up
are
diagonal
supporting
line. Holy
The
shit.
champions run. It continues. So many Hogans, so little time. There's still this back here.
I wonder if he has to drink from bottles because he can't drink from glasses. You guys remember that I think it was Christmas with the Cranks, and Tim Allen at some point gets Botox injections and he can't drink. Like he tries to put the cup up to his mouth and the water just flies out the corners of his mouth. I think that's DSP. I think he can't drink from a glass because it just falls out that corner. He can't do anything about it. So he has to use a bottle or something. I don't know. Someone's going to find a clip of him drinking from... Ah, shit, he drinks from his mugs. Well, there's sippy mugs. All right. I'm going to stick with that. Goodbye, Phil. What else you got for me? Nothing else on that end. Let's see what this is about. Oh, I've ever watched this one. Get that out of here. Oh, I wanted to watch this. It's a little bit older. It's the one he got called Friendless. I want to check this out.
I love it, and you know, it's
the King Snake, the King of Hate. How many things could be the King of? Honestly, leave something for the rest of them. He is the King of Gout. I think he's done more for raising awareness for gout than any. Someone, we need to figure out a way to send an email or a letter to the United States Gout Awareness Foundation and write it as Phil saying, hey, I've been bringing awareness of gout to people and showcasing the dangers and also trying to reduce the stigma of it and see if they respond.
nothing whatsoever control over what to do with.
Maybe they'll put him in the newsletter.
That's the worst feeling.
Yeah, exactly. Little Shadow's just going to burst out the side of his head one day and we're not going to notice any difference in his behavior. He's going to have this appendage growing out of his ear. Anyway, let's get some kicks. Chat widget on the screen broke. Oh, let me reset that.
That's a complete lie. So if you say it again, I'll just ban you because you're just outright full of shit.
Okay, so hold on. Let me understand this. Mr. Darkside Phil, the guy who only ever bans people who say incredibly fucked up, sick shit, you know, like doxing or racism. He only bans people who are really out of line and try and make his place a toxic element. And he tends to let a lot of stuff slide. Oh, you said I have moobs? That's ban worthy. How dare you?
You're confused when the stream starts. The stream is on now.
Is it? I
When
kind
does
of
the
hardly
stream
notice
start? I don't know, are you
sometimes.
blind? You're watching with your eyes closed?
Damn it.
Holy moly.
Come on,
Okay,
water.
let's get into this discussion because this is something I want to talk
I didn't
about
even really want to
here.
cover this Wings
All right,
interview. I
Jordy,
found it to be
you
lame
get baited so
because of
bad
this.
all the time.
This was the only funny
Thank you for
part
the
when he
early
was
support,
trying to
everyone.
criticize him for
Again,
all the
please
things he
remember,
does, but it
Truck
was
Sim works because you
hardly even
guys
really
are
worth
always
bringing up
here to
again.
hang out with me and support the stream. As long
Truck
as you are
Simulator,
supporting
let's
tonight,
go.
You guys stay engaged and we have fun
Oh man, look at how
conversation.
fast
Every
that truck's
time,
moving.
Truck Sim stays in the rotation. So
Got
let's
all
make
the
it
speed
happen
lines.
yet again. Like I said, the real challenge now, we're in November. Can we actually have Truck Sim survive till 2026? That would be pretty
man.
insane.
I'll
If
see if
Truck
my
Sim
wallet
survives
can
till
help you.
2026, I'd be shocked.
My wallet
but,
said no.
hey man, The thing is with Wings and me, I feel like we have a lot of similarities.
Not really,
with
though.
Content creation, with our histories on Twitch,
I find that
YouTube,
Wings and DSP don't
with our
have nearly as
trolling
much in
communities
common
that
as
follow
DSP and
us, all
LTG.
kinds of shit like that. Of course, we're very different people as well, but we have a lot of commonalities. I really don't even
What's
know
their
what
commonalities? They're
that we
fat,
have.
stupid idiots who get baited by
At all.
people? Because, I mean,
I am not Wings
LTG was part of the
Well,
FGC,
I look
DSP was
nothing
part of the
like fucking
FGC.
guy,
There's
and I
more
certainly
overlap
don't
there.
act like him. So why the fuck you gotta repeat everything about him in my chat? Cause he banned you? Sorry, but it's not all fucking night. Please be
God damn.
respectful.
I can understand why we had this tantrum here.
Chill as a cherry says, do you think you're going to regret
Exactly.
spending
He
most
gave
of
him
your
his own
life inside
personalized
of a
pre-stream,
house,
Grievous.
spending no time, meaningful time with friends, and doing
Uh-oh.
anything? Listen, first of all,
Uh-huh.
I had a very eventful life before I
Yeah, I had
became
friends in the
a
past,
full-time
idiot.
YouTuber and moved
Done
out
with
here
that.
before
I kind of agree with
2014.
that. Oops.
Most of my life was IRL shit. I traveled playing Street Fighter for like 15 years of my life. It was constant in-person interaction with people, going to arcades, going to their houses, going to fucking tournaments. That was my life. I
Why
was
does it need to
flying
be
everywhere, I was
constant?
traveling everywhere. In my youth, that's literally
Sir,
the
hands on the wheel, please.
opposite of what I
Hands
do
on the
now,
wheel.
All right. So you're
Stop
acting like
pre-streaming there.
since the day I was born, I was sitting in front of a TV streaming games. That's not true. I didn't start doing that.
That's not what they're
actually full-time
saying.
Until 2017.
But it would be
My
funny.
life was very
You got little
different,
baby
okay?
DSP.
Now,
Ah,
you're
come
talking
on!
Now I am
I
married.
guess you wouldn't notice any difference.
I have a full-time job as a streamer, and I'm married.
Oh my god.
wife is
What
my
a
best
horrible
friend.
sentence.
What a
I have a
fucking
full-time
loser.
job as a streamer. Ugh.
What a fucking
That's a
loser.
radioactive
If
damage
anything,
from
if I
that
have more
sentence.
free time, you know who I want to spend more time with? My wife.
Okay.
Not anyone else. I don't want to
yeah.
have other friends. I just want to spend more time with my wife, who I don't spend enough time with as it is. So you'll understand this one day when you find the right person and you have that person who you want to spend as much time with as possible and you can't because you're busy all the time, then you'll get it. But the thing is, you're a single schlub right now
Oh.
who's trying to criticize me on my stream.
Isn't
You don't
this
understand it 'cause
slander?
You're younger than me.
Oh,
One
okay.
day you'll get to that age.
Yeah, everyone's a
Find the
child
right
who isn't
person,
married
and
to
then you'll be
me.
happy just like me, and you'll get it.
Yeah,
But
you'll
a
be
lot of
happy
people
and
who
having
criticize me
rants
in my
on
life
stream.
Don't understand that the life is great. That I'm incredibly happy with the way that it is.
Also, hold on a second. That's such a weird standard to have there. You'll understand when you're like me and I'm glued to my wife. I'm married. My wife and I have our moments where we like to, you know, enjoy things in solitude. You know, I go down to the basement and I paint my model kits, and she has no interest in that. She's not glued to me watching me do it the whole time. It's something Lynn does, you know. Likewise, when she's watching her, she likes a lot of Russian talk shows. I have no idea what they're talking about. I assume they're talking about how ninjas are badass. That's why they have so many episodes, because, yeah, I could have that many episodes about ninjas being badass. But, you know, I don't necessarily need to be glued to her for that. But DSP is using this metric of an actually unhealthy relationship, of being basically surgically attached to each other. You know, I need to be there with my wife all the time. Well, why? You know, you'll understand when you're like me and have an unhealthy marital relationship. You'll understand when you're like me and unhappy, and you will be happy. I hope not. That sounds like a threat.
Because I set it up that way. Like, I actually... No, you're not. Oh, you're not married. You're such a fucking liar. Ban
How
that
dare
guy.
you? How do you know he's lying?
You're literally sitting on my stream right now.
Someone saying I'm married, you're wrong. That's a lie. DSP, hard evidence put in front of him? Oh, yeah, that's not true.
Telling me basically that my life sucks.
He
Even
didn't
though
say
I'm
that.
the one with the audience, I'm the one making
Oh,
money,
wow.
getting healthy,
Triggered.
happily married, and you're gonna tell me you're married? No, you're wasting your fucking life watching me saying shit like that to me on my.
I can
You're not
talk
married.
shit on you
Yeah,
while I'm
an
doing
adult.
something
Sorry,
else.
I'm the one who operated.
I'm
a
married.
social
I'm talking
media
shit on
channel.
him right now.
Me. Breathe.
No one would marry you. All right, you understand that? No one in their right
I'm
mind
sorry.
would talk to
You detract
Oh,
on
any
Phil.
kind
I don't
of
think this
fucking
marriage
gender.
is going to
You're
work.
the one who sits in your
Yeah,
fucking
that
basement
makes
all
sense.
day, smelling like fucking stinky ass fucking socks. All right. No one else fucking talks to people like you.
So who talks to people like
Anyway,
you talk to
fucking
people,
idiot.
and you're married, right? Banned.
You get baited so bad.
Cracker Jack says, you know, I've been married 31 years and I know where you're coming from. Well, there you go. When,
Oh,
again,
see,
when
there we
you
go.
find
A
the
married
right
person agreeing with me? Ah,
okay?
see, now that's legit.
Especially if you're the
Married
kind of
person
you're busy.
disagreeing with me?
I'm
Oh,
busy
there's
all
an
the time
issue
working,
there.
Right?
I have to call over rocks.
I'm working, right?
Ah.
I wish that I could spend more time with my wife. I can't, right?
Why not?
So now, basically when you get to a certain level of being busy,
shit.
right?
Rox is approaching. He heard.
She's my best friend. That's who I want to spend time with. I don't want to go out and have 10 other friends who I want to spend a lot of time with. Coworkers, like someone to come on my show and we do work together or something. That's different.
He's an idiot.
But I want to spend time with Kat. You know, someone who doesn't get that. Here's the funny part too.
Okay, what's that?
This
Phil?
guy in the stream
who's
calling me up
banned,
saying, "Oh, I don't have any real life."
Who can't respond to this, by the
You're
way.
married, right? So why aren't you with your wife right now?
I
Why
can't
are you
be.
sitting on my stream criticizing my life? If you're married, why aren't you spending time with your wife? Would you not like her? Does she not like you? So when we turn it on itself, we can easily analyze the situation.
No, DSP, because you're filling in a lot of negative preconceptions here. His synthesis with LTG is lining up more and more, and I love this freeze frame. I like punch drunk Phil here. That's LTG's rhetoric. LTG's rhetoric is that unless how does it go? His schema is that if you're in his chat saying something negative about him, that means that you were a gay obsessed cuck who can't please his bitch because you're in here talking to Dale. Because if you had any of these things going for you, you would obviously be with aforementioned bitch. But again, DSP and LTG, they fail to consider the other half of this of, well, what's to stop you from being a loser of if you're a fan of Phil's? And the reality is that you're far more of a loser if you're a fan of Phil's. You know, Jade's not married. A lot of DSP's fan base isn't married. They're not in relationships. They're openly social pariahs. No one likes these dudes. So statistically speaking, we have more evidence of DSP supporters being these losers. But that's the narrative they need to have, is that if you don't like me, you must be a loser. You must have nothing going on in your life. And then DSP says, well, if you're married, why are you here on my stream making fun of me? Shouldn't you be with your wife? I don't know, DSP. That's a good question. How come whenever there's some Twitter post about you shitting on something, were you with your wife? You shouldn't be shitting on things. You're with your wife. Well, it's Twitter. I'm like, yeah, so? What does that mean? That means the phone was in your hand and you were looking at Twitter. You weren't spending time with your bovine. I mean your wife. And does that make you in a bad relationship now? Hayden, I don't think that is weird at all to refer to your wife as your best friend. I think it's weird when she's your only friend. I think that's weird. Because yeah, I would say my wife's my best friend. My wife kicks ass. I can always talk to her about everything, and she's always super excited to talk about cool shit. And she's intelligent as hell, and she's funny as hell. But I have other friends, and so it doesn't seem as lonely and weird, in my opinion. So, but yeah, DSP has no friends. Well, I have my wife, and that's my best friend. Phil, I'm not actually trying to shit on you here, but you should get additional friends.
And figure out where the real problem is. The problem isn't me. The problem is this idiot whose life sucks and wishes he had my life. So now he's got to.
Yeah, he wishes he could have this right here.
In a way that makes him feel better about himself.
This
right?
is the life you want. Crying while playing Truck Simulator.
Like on a stream, or when people criticize me online and they're like, "You don't have any friends." Like, wait a minute. Well, I have people.
Yeah, that's correct.
I'm friendly with my moderators. I'm friendly with certain people.
Friendly?
I'm friendly
When do you
with
hang out with your
online
mods?
as well. I still
When do you
talk to
hang
people
out with your
from the
mods,
FTC
Phil?
From back in the day, who I'm friendly with. Maybe I'm not friends because I don't have a lot of time to spend.
What do you mean I don't have friends? I'm friendly. No, I don't necessarily have friends.
Married happily. I'm having a great time with my life. I wish I had more time with my wife. So what
Bring
is
her
your
on the
criticism
stream,
exactly?
dude.
It's like, well, you're not fitting my exact interpretation of what your life should be. Well, when I was
But
single
aren't
in
you
my
doing the same
20s,
thing,
I had a
Phil?
ton of friends. I had tons of friends who I spent time with. We would travel and go to tournaments together. We would
Oh,
hang
that's
out
not
outside
true,
together, go
Disc
drinking,
1 Final
go
Boss.
bowling,
I've
hang
got
out,
a
play
wife and I've got a
pool.
lot of
We did all
friends.
that shit. Because I was single and I had time to do it. I wasn't full-time employed like this. So what is exactly your point? I think what it is, you get
His
these people
point
who
is
are
that you don't
younger,
have any friends.
and
That's,
they
it's not any
their
deeper than
approach
that,
is
Phil.
just
And that's
their
correct.
standard of what's happiness or whatever, and it's not. Like, everyone's different. Everyone has a different life. That's okay. It's not your place to be critical.
That makes me bristle when he does that. When he says that it's not anyone's position to judge life. And the disgusting thing about that is that it's 100% true to an extent. You know, judgment should exist. But this is the last person I want to hear that from. This is the last person I want to hear, maybe there's other definitions of happiness. Maybe there's other definitions of success. Maybe there's other definitions of a wholesome, pleasant life. Maybe it's not just these cookie cutter things that you've convinced yourself or you have been convinced of through media and pop culture that you should have these things. White picket fence, wife, 2 kids. Just because you don't have that, you're not happy. Like, yeah, that's an extremely good point. That's correct. DSP is the last person who should say that. DSP exists to shit on everyone's happiness. That dude just wanted to post a picture of his room of doom. He wanted to show off his arcade machine and say, look at this. Isn't this pretty cool? I've always wanted one of these arcade machines. I thought it'd be hype to have. And it's kind of a dream I had. And now I have one. And I like looking at it. I think it's cool. I want to show everyone. In comes Dark Side Phil to shit all over it. And he insists that he didn't say anything negative, but he knows what he said. If someone said that to him, he would have saw it as offensive. Oh yeah, I would have wanted one of those too when I was a kid. I remember growing up. I spiced it up a little bit, but essentially that's what he's saying. And then this dude, time has passed. Oh, you should judge people based on how they want to have happiness in their life. Maybe you should lead by example on this, Phil. You judge everyone. Everyone is not living up to the standards of Dark Side Phil. Oh, but please, don't hold Dark Side Phil to any standards. That would be negative.
Criticizing how other people live, especially if they're happy and they're not hurting anyone.
Oh, hell no, like Bracky. Everyone's on their own when DSP's on the road.
Maybe never wants to be married whatsoever, but wants to have a lot of friends for their whole life. That's
maybe
fine.
someone wants an
There's no
arcade
reason to
machine, Phil.
criticize that. They can do that if they
Maybe
want.
someone likes
And then you
Funko
might have
Pops.
someone who's happily married and doesn't have time for friends outside of that because they're busy. That's fine too.
But you're not
Okay,
busy.
can I- hold on. No,
You have the most
All
time
right.
available to you.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Okay.
I got something to say.
Okay, what's up?
Ready?
I'm
gonna
ready.
say this now.
Let's go. Let's hear it.
And I just gotta say it. All right?
Okay,
It's
I understand. You have no
funny
self-control.
because all these people on the internet,
Uh-huh.
drama, right? I make drama content.
You're making
I make
drama
all
right now,
content, Drama content.
This is
okay?
drama.
I'm sorry to say, are you not aware that drama content, gossip content, this whole kind of content, you do realize that is female-centric or gay-centric content, right? It always has been. 1,000,000%. Who's the one who's always gossiping behind the closed doors about each other? Who's the one who's all dramatic about each other, insulting each other's looks, insulting each other's actions, doing this backstabbing shit? That is girly shit teenage girls do and gay guys do. That's what it is. I'm sorry. So if you're
We all got hit with a gay missile on that one. Oh my goodness. All right, well, DSP might be a little bit right in that, yeah, catty gossip is typically in the realms of women or gay men. But I think this is different because DSP makes it different. DSP is the village idiot. The village idiot, everyone could talk shit about this dude. Everyone could make fun of this guy. Same thing with your buddies that your heterosexual group of guy friends, as opposed to your heterosexual ones. I see Vega is already here. You have this guy you talk about and you just shit on him all the time. Just all the time because it's funny. And then when he shows up, sometimes you shit on him to his face. My older brother has a friend like that. I don't know if I should say his name, but his name is so fun because it's such a dumb guy name. But I won't say it. His name is Billy. We'll go with that. His name's Billy. And Billy's an idiot. He's constantly doing dumb things. He's constantly getting into problems. He's constantly getting into scrapes. And he doesn't learn anything from his lessons. And so what do people do? They make fun of Billy all day. That doesn't necessarily make it gay. He's the idiot. He's a dumbass in the group. And DSP is the dumbass of any group that he's in. He's king dumbass. And so it's not the same thing, Phil. It's not. But, and also, that's not historically accurate either. Men have loved shitting on people for years. If you go back and read some people's old works from the old times, they're constantly shitting on each other. It's nothing but antagonism. Roman history is person A saying person B sucked dick, and then person B saying, yeah, well, person A couldn't suck dick correctly. It's just shit talking from every direction when you look at history. Read Dante's Inferno. It's an Italian style individual. DSP should like him. Dante's Inferno, what makes it difficult to read isn't even the layers of hell and the symbolism. What makes Dante's Inferno and for me, very difficult to read when I was reading it, was that it's extremely topical for him. He's talking about people that he met, people that he hangs out with, people that he doesn't like. All he's doing in the entire book is shitting on people that he knows. So you've got the author of one of the most influential works of history, and it's nothing but detractors shitting on people. And DSP, the genius that he is, says, oh, if you guys do something similar, you're all gay. And it's the LTG synthesis. LTG also does this. If you criticize me, you're gay. It's really the only reality of it.
On the internet is dealing
or a
with
woman.
drama,
Which one are you?
Right? Making fun of someone and how they look and how they act and how they sound because they're a joke. Ha ha ha. Dude, that is the most immature, girly shit. You are so gay if
Oh, really?
all you do is sit on the internet insulting people all day.
Aw, man. I didn't realize I was this gay. I had suspected it.
Drama content creators. That goes for all the fucking detractor channels. You're gay. Now, that's okay if you're accepting of that, but you understand that. That's the content you put out. Like, I remember when I first started on YouTube, all right? There were people who, like, were totally into serious subject matters. I'm passionate about this subject matter.
When are you
And I make
passionate about
videos
anything,
it, I
Phil?
make content about it. And then there were the people who were like, oh my God, did you hear what this celebrity did today? Did you hear what this guy did today? Did you hear what this guy, did you see how this guy looked?
But
Look at this picture.
also, DSP's got that, I find it personally annoying, this limited understanding of social dynamics and how things work. Truth be told, gossip is a good thing. Gossip is a good thing because if you look at it from a sociological perspective, it creates a sort of cultural cohesion. If you're talking shit about your neighbors, you're keeping up with your neighbors. You're talking to each other. You're becoming social. Gossip is a good indication of a healthy social cohesion. Now, of course, you don't want it to be too toxic. You don't want it to be overtly negative, but you want people kind of shitting on each other a little bit because, you know, that means they're hanging out with each other. But DSP's over here thinking that the world would be a better place if there just was no gossip. God damn, every freeze frame of DSP makes him somehow look more retarded. Anyway. So DSP does these blanket statements of, oh, all gossip is bad. No, it's not. Now, celebrity gossip gets kind of lame because there's no interaction. You're not interacting with a celebrity. But if, say, a person said, hey, I met Taylor Swift and she's a huge DSP fan, that becomes gossip. And it's also hilarious.
Oh my God. And that's the kind of content they put out, and they blew up for it.
But you
It
did
became a
that.
very prominent
But you
thing
did
on
that.
YouTube
You
back
did
in
it for
the day,
gaming.
But it was always the effeminate, the gay side of it. And again, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that.
I'm not saying there's anything
I'm
wrong
not-
with you being a
I'm
gay
not saying
wad,
that's
but
bad
I'm just saying
content
that's how it's
or whatever.
going.
There's an audience for it. That became a
Just know that
very
you're gay if you don't
prominent
like me.
audience on YouTube back in the day, for sure, 1,000,000%.
There's nothing
But
negative
now what's
about that.
happened is somehow that content has evolved into like, no, it's all mainstream, it's okay, it's normalized, but it's not. It's drama, it's immature, it's meant for like teenage girls and gay guys. It always was.
Oh, I didn't
Like, that was
realize we
supposed to
were
be
so
seen as, like, this
popular
kind of
with that
immature level
demographic.
stuff that you grow out of.
I should check my
Somehow now
demographics.
it's being built- no, now there's big
Oh,
business
yep.
behind
Sure
this,
enough, it
this
says right
drama
here in the
content,
YouTube algorithm
just
here.
making fun
It
of
says that
people,
all my
just
viewers are
tearing
big
people down.
gay. Holy shit,
If
DSP's right.
all you do all day is act like that, you know what I'm saying? Exactly. The T channels, all this shit. That is a very culture-centric kind of content. And the fact that people sit on there, oh no, what are you talking about?
I like that
I'm a
discipline.
big
I like
manly
that that's
man
how we
who's all
always finish
confident in
sentences with this
himself,
dude.
But I still make this content that makes fun of others. No, you're not.
So
You're
are you
not
feeling
confident in
regretful
yourself.
about
If
being
you were,
friendless
you
yet?
wouldn't make fun of others. You'd be confident enough in your own content that you don't have to bring others down. I'm guilty of this too. Why do I sometimes name drop other content creators that are bigger and more successful than me? Because I'm jealous. That's why. Yes, I'm jealous of PewDiePie. Yes, I'm jealous of Markiplier. They're rich. I'm not.
You could have been.
I'm jealous of them. Why do you think I bring them up?
Well,
The
he
only people
subscribes to some
who
magazines,
have to
Grimace.
do that are people who are not confident in themselves and or have this feeling of like immaturity, drama. Again,
Yeah,
teenage
listen up
girl
here,
shit.
Dante.
And that's
You're
a
an
whole
immature
business
child
on
for
YouTube
depicting
now,
people in hell.
But it's normalized,
Maybe.
right? No, it's not. If that's all you do, there's a problem there, and the problem is you. You're an insecure little bitch who just sits there crapping on other people. You're the little
You're
sissy,
insecure
not the
if you're
person
hurting
making fun
Phil.
of, because they're just trying to live their life. You're the
All
sissy
right.
girl in the
Oh.
equation.
Oh, by the way, he was telling me there was nothing
But the
wrong
thing
with
is,
this, but now
that
I'm a
used to
sissy
be
girl.
known.
Damn.
That actually used
How's
to
it going,
be
Silent
known
Assassin?
mainstream. Like, you'd look at that and be like, all right, you got your little T channels and your little, this guy on the internet who acts effeminate and he talks like celebrity gossip.
Okay,
and
but
shit.
DSP, if that's true, if this is true, why are there so few women detractors? Why are there so few legitimately teenaged or adjacent detractors? It's because that's not the target demographic. Most women would not be able to even really stand Phil for 3 seconds. Because there's nothing even remotely interesting about him. He doesn't have any sort of attractive masculinity to him. He's not intelligent. He has nothing to offer in that. And it's not like he has anything to offer men, but women will just leave the equation, see themselves out. Dudes want to sit around and say, yo, look at this retard over here. Yo, this guy's stupid as fuck. Watch this. He's going to play Truck Simulator and cry about his life because he doesn't have any friends. So it is more of a dude thing. I know DSP doesn't like that idea. But, and not to say that women are excluded, it's just a statistical thing. And so he's trying to make this case that, I don't know, maybe I'm taking him too literally, that DSP's detractors are just little girls. What? That's a weird sentence, Dale.
But now it's become like, but now it's mainstream acceptable.
What I'm saying is that you're
Yeah,
grown men
guys
acting like
turning
little
into
girls.
big
Yeah, I
girls.
should be a mature adult
No,
and
it's so
cry while
stupid.
playing Truck Simulator.
It's still immature. Dudes who are straight and confident in themselves don't have to talk shit about other guys constantly.
But I
'Cause they
don't.
got their own shit going on.
But I can do
Why
both
I
at the
care
same
about what
time.
anyone
I'm not
else
like you,
outside of my
DSP.
stream is doing. I don't. You guys come into my stream.
I can play
you
Ninja
hear
Gaiden
what
and talk
this
shit
guy
on
said
you at the
about
same
you, you hear
time.
what that guy said. I don't give a fuck. Dude, today I ran a great stream, an entertained
Yeah,
audience.
that too,
I
Montoya.
made bank. Everyone had a great time. Why the fuck do I care what anyone else on this planet did?
I don't
today?
know, man. You had a big ass
I'm
rant
the
about
one in
it.
charge here. I'm the big cheese.
I'm the big
I don't
cheese.
have to
Please
say
believe
crap
me.
on other people.
Yeah,
Because
Indrid
I'm
Sav
happy
and
I'm successful. If
uh,
all you do is
God,
crap
I
on
forget
other
her
people,
name. I feel really
that's
bad.
because you ain't
Blank?
got shit for yourself because you're a.
Oh
It's that
God.
simple. It's not a big. There's really no other way to spin it. If all you do is shit on others all day, you're an insecure little cowardly bitch.
I don't shit on
And
you
you
all
will
day. I go to
never have
work,
anything
Phil.
to do for yourself besides dump on others. The day that others don't do embarrassing things, you have nothing to do.
Well, when will
Because
that
you
day
have no
come?
content.
When will that
It's
day come?
Content. Bringing up other people's shit. That's
When will
not
that day
content.
come, Phil?
That's
When will you
nonsense.
stop being
That's
stupid?
you
Huh?
only rely on
Doesn't look
people
like it's gonna
to
be
have success
today.
for today. Yeah. That's why you have to do this stunt. That's why you have to act like some fucking on a stream, constantly talking shit about other people.
Wow.
You get baited so
Yeah, Toxie's cool.
bad.
Damn, that was an insane rant. That's a pretty legendary rant. And I like the Dale synthesis. We're getting closer and closer where DSP is just going to show up dressed up in Under Armour. I hope so. I'm really hoping that DSP transitions more into Dale. He's going to become a Dale sexual. Or a tier sexual. I want to watch this. I kind of don't. This whole thing with the cardigan and how he positioned himself to like assume the position on his chair. Bro, come on now. There's better ways to do this without looking really sus. Let's see. King to Duke. He had the harpoon puzzle extended. I think I want to watch that. While that's going, I'm going to look if there's anything.
Cute, isn't he? Little mini turkey.
Oh, this was from Broside Phil, and I guess this was yesterday. Phil the toddler realized on break yesterday that he was being grumpy. So he took a nap, had some chalky milk and nuggies, and realized he shouldn't be so grumpy. Yeah, he had a change of heart.
A lot has changed since yesterday.
A lot has
I found
changed. The
out
begging has
I'm
stopped.
so upset
I will no longer be mean to
about
people.
stuff. I gave the kick chatters their moral support messages, and I didn't ban anyone, so we're all good. I was being a grumpy old man yesterday. I really was being a grumpy old man. And basically, I went on break, okay? And I came back, and I came into the office, and I was doing a whole bunch of stuff. And I was like, things are good right now. Streams are going well.
I'm actually making a lot of money from you idiots, so maybe I shouldn't yell at you
I'm
all the
not being
time.
such a grumpy old man. I don't know why I am.
You don't know why you are?
I basically decided to kind of, flip on my attitude, and I think that people.
Notice 3 words were not said there. 3 words. It can't be 2 if you use a contraction. Yeah, bland polecat. That was. And Miss Merchant and Toxic. She's cool. Yeah, statistically speaking, it's pretty low. And I think this is the highest point of women detractors we've ever had in the detractor history. I think there was maybe 1 or 2 in the Sons of Kojima, but then those people were all losers, so it's best to just forget about them. The 2 words that were not said there were, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So that's what we get as an apology. Is, yeah, I was grumpy. We're good, though. We're good? We're good? It's interesting that he frames it as, like, we apologized. We apologized to him. And he's, okay, it's cool. We're all good now. No, you didn't say you're sorry. And DSP would fight it all day about why it is that he shouldn't have to just say, I'm sorry. You guys should just understand that, I felt bad or whatever. Yeah, I do want to watch that. I want to watch a little bit of that. I want to see some flipping of the script with this dude. Was he gonna say that he should try and have Asmongold on the show? That'd be fun. I don't even really like Asmongold. I think Asmongold's a loser too. So it's fun seeing loser on loser violence. But also, when it comes to these dudes who I kind of consider locale adjacents, in addition to other regular locales, locale adjacents can be absolutely scathing in their takedowns of a locale. Like DSP, whenever he strips down, oh God, never mind. That's not the right way to say this, especially now with this dude. Whenever he tears down the issues of LTG, DSP is always 100% correct. 100% correct. Likewise, whenever LTG discusses something about DSP, 100% correct. It's these perfect hits that only they can do, and I like it. Yeah, you made me hit you, Energy. Thank you for bringing that back, Willis. I appreciate it. Well, don't bring back the energy. But exactly, he's non-apologizing here. And I think that saying I'm sorry is important because it's just what's asked. It's just asked that you just say you're sorry. It doesn't really matter that you say the 2 words, I'm sorry. Realistically, no. It doesn't matter because it's about the deeds that mattered more than anything. So DSP's still screwed because this doesn't actually change anything for him. He's going to go back to shitting on you 10 minutes from now. Nothing's going to change. But it's something like with the Jasper reveal. Well, just give people what they deserve to hear. Those people, when they were guessing the cat, I understand DSP had to lie about it. But then after it all came out and he showed the cat and he got his money, the least he could do was tell people, several of you guessed it correctly. But he can't do that. It's too terrifying to him to have that sort of vulnerability. And it's like that with I'm sorry. He can't do it. It's too scary to say I'm sorry. Because then you guys won't respect him anymore. And we all respect Darkside Phil. He's the coolest. Let's see what's going on. I want to check out the Asmongold video for a little bit. Or what was the other one I was working on? I think I was on one. That's Darkside Phil. He's an idiot. Harpoon puzzle. LTG. LTG's being stupid. Might watch that. Did he catch up on LTG himself?
Supported all night. Your future stepdad.
Let's see
with 1
this.
sub. So from now on,
1 sub. Future kicks ? Or sorry, top kicks ? So nobody gave him any bits at all.
I'm going to be very abundantly clear with all of you on Kick. Don't ever ask anything of me ever again.
Damn.
Don't ask for me to add you messages, new emotes, pop-ups, nothing.
What?
Because until people on Kick actually support the content, you get nothing.
Be letting them know.
The YouTube side, you guys have been incredibly supportive and nice people.
Tell them right
now. But the Kick side just sits here whining, bitching,
but getting free content. Ain't nothing for free.
Complaining about things, wanting more.
Get some content right here, eh?
So you get nothing. Okay?
That's right.
Unless we get 50 subs by the end of tonight.
Unless I get 50 subs right now, I hate you.
Felipe, I joked about it the other day, was drunk and on Twitter, making a fool of myself. And it was DSP's argument is basically, what was it he said recently? He said almost exactly. It was during the Wings interview. They make these videos and they try and make this narrative that I'm always a bad guy. I'm not always a bad guy. And I like that thought process because what that means is that we're all exonerated. We're all exonerated for all of our actions because we're not doing those actions all day. How many minutes are there in a day? Unless you're an asshole all of those minutes, you can't be called an asshole. Because I wasn't an asshole all day. I was an asshole 99.9% of the day, but not all day. See? See what I did there? I raised the standard of, I raised the burden of proof, or I raised the standard to a degree where I'm just automatically exonerated. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah, DSP has reams of footage of him being a nasty piece of shit to people. Just being the most disrespectful little punk possible. The greediest little slime ball there is. And it's I would say it's not even an exaggeration. They would have to be over 1,000 hours of this kind of stuff. And he would say, that's out of context. That's out of context. So what you're telling me, Phil, is there over 1,000 hours of you being a complete dickhead, and that is not sufficient proof that you're a dickhead? I don't know. I can usually assess someone's a dickhead based on 3 or 4 interactions. You know, maybe they didn't have breakfast one day, and I can understand. Sometimes you are a little cranky in the morning. But DSP has provided irrefutable proof that he's an asshole. But it's not enough. You need more proof. You need to come watch my streams.
Right now it would be 49.
Yeah.
You're never getting
That's
text
right.
messages in your moral support ever again.
You're never getting text messages.
Yeah, lay down
or
the
moral
law on these
support
idiots.
So
How's it going,
we
Fear
got an
Monarch?
hour left. Get to it. Or shut the fuck
Exactly,
up forever.
Grimace.
We're not going to listen to your bitching anymore. A lot of whiny people, demanding people who don't reciprocate. Okay.
Lay into these
Okay,
idiots.
anyway, yeah, going back. So what I think is so funny about this is that
some rallying. All right. So we got to get some subs,
Exactly, Felipe.
super chats, some kicks, some memberships, and some tips.
Mhm.
And we need all those to start coming in right now.
right now, do
Joe
it
to
right
oppose.
now. Hey, you, I want you to give me money. That's right, guys. And then, oh, here's another one. Let's see. Is there another one? Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, God. Phil
is
Lego,
this it?
man.
When I started as a YouTuber 17 years ago, and I was just doing this as a hobby and having fun. Future, please go to my partner channel, The King of Hate HD.
Oh, don't watch
Click
this,
on
dude.
The ads that show up on the videos there, because hopefully, fingers crossed, that actually starts giving me some.
He
money
looks
back
more
for what I'm
human to
doing.
me
It's not
in these
cheap
old
to do what I'm
videos.
doing. I bought a lot of games, a lot of equipment, and now I have my own condo, which is basically my studio, to do whatever the hell I want.
A generational roach, man. This is from over 10 years ago.
So, anything that you can give back is much
2009.
appreciated. I also do have the PayPal donation on the website.
This moment, though, it indicates, I think I ranted about this not long ago, about DSP's definition of honesty is simply incorrect. It's not even necessarily a lie. He doesn't have the correct data. For DSP, honesty is the willingness and openness in sharing your thoughts without any sort of restraint. That to him is honesty. Because honesty to him doesn't mean telling the truth. No. It means having zero restraint. Because the thing that he said in this video is true. He's correct with what he's saying here. This stuff does cost a lot of money. All that equipment costs money. But that's not necessarily honesty in just broadcasting it like that. You should have a sense of dignity and a sense of shame, which, okay, there's the problem. And not say these things because it's undignified. It's undignified to tell people, I spent a lot of money creating this shit, so you all better pay up. That's undignified. But DSP says, oh no, that's just me being honest. That's just me being honest. But that's weird because I've known people who I would describe as insanely honest, possibly to a fault. And they don't just air every dumb thought that flops out of their head.
Inside of my Dark Side Phil channel, it explains how to go to PayPal and what web.
Yeah, that's what Asmongold doesn't get here. He's just being honest. Stupid. Now, by the way, even though I called you stupid, that doesn't make me an asshole.
Donation to my Hotmail account.
I've gotten many donations. And as I
Yes.
said before, if you send me a donation of 10, 15,
Exactly.
$20,
It's a matter of
There it is.
emotional
I'll
importance,
mention your
Felipe.
name in a video because I do appreciate that.
If you-
Facts are not
Thanks
part of
a
the
lot.
equation. It's about emotional importance.
Wow. So he's just going in on this.
4. Right now, we are at like $10 of support. Not even.
Bummer.
$7 of support. For
That's
$7.
it?
What?
$7?
Here.
Oh, come on, guys.
Here you go. There's $7.
Oh, shit. I
What?
forgot this has a
An
Wait,
empty,
what?
devoid Seattle. That's what you get. For $7 of
Yeah,
support,
Master
I've been
Beef, I
streaming for
agree.
an hour.
So he's only made $7 in an hour.
Awful.
Awful. Wow.
He really trying to get laid tonight. Come on, babe. Come on, babe. Come on, babe. Come on. Come on, babe.
Come on, guys.
Come on, babe. I'm almost there, babe. Come
All right,
on.
I'm just gonna enjoy the last match, and then I'm literally gonna say goodnight, and I'm gonna sign off. Because I think what happens is people think that they're messing around, and they wait till the absolute
I'm
last.
gonna rewind
minute.
this. You can tell this is gonna be good.
I can't stick around and do late
No way.
stuff. This is it. This is my last match of the night. Right
People
now.
want to
That's
screw
it.
around and not
Oh,
give
you're
me
gonna hit
money.
this again?
Right now, we're not doing a marathon tomorrow.
Jesus.
Another day and another day till we hit a
I
goal.
guess that
It's
means
a
at
Another-
best,
it's a
if you
goal.
don't give
Okay,
Phil
so he's
money, he
complaining
thinks you're
about
being
money
a
again.
sort of merry prankster.
Yep, there it is. Let's see if I can find.
You're being patches by not giving him money.
DSP turns off the game and sits there begging.
Awesome. What
He's
a
just
hero.
silent.
Save us GTA 6 if you want someone to step up. You know what? There's no one better in life to step up and take control of a situation than you yourself. I want you to walk into your
Definitely,
bathroom and
Felipe.
look in the mirror, look at your own face, and say, "I will take."
Exactly,
Or-
Willis.
There's no way you're about to give people a motivational speech. to
I
give them
always
money.
assume
There's
honesty is
no
about
way
the
you're
truth.
fixing to do
And you
that.
can
Control.
say nothing and it still
And then
counts
you're
as
gonna walk
honesty.
back here and you're gonna contribute.
Saying nothing is always an option. And DSP doesn't see it that way. He says that he has to speak.
Yes.
Oh man. Of course. The salesman? Yeah. This has to be extortion.
It's technically racketeering, but he's racketeering himself, so it doesn't
So this
really
guy
count.
has been around since being around.
I wanna do a skit or a prank or something where I do DSP's business model in an actual business. I'll have a sandwich shop. I'll have a sandwich shop, and people will come in and be like, "Okay, well, we need to reach these support goals before I even start up the sandwich slicing machine over there because that shit's loud. It's hot. You know, I don't have the air conditioning going. It's really hot. I guess we're not making any money. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna take away the stuff. I'm just taking it away. Now you guys will probably regret that, huh? I want to do self-racketeering.
Was around.
All right, guys. I guess not. This is it.
Is it
This is it.
technically
Yeah, like
organized
1
crime
minute
if you're
left.
organized
He's gonna
criming
leave
against
People
yourself?
now.
Unless
I
people-
can't stick around.
He's
It's a
gonna
real
leave
nice
unless people give him the
tablecloth
money
I got
right
here.
now.
It'd be a real shame if
I'm
I
getting ready
spilled
to
chili
leave.
all
If
over
I
it.
don't get $50
sucks.
right now, if I don't leave right now, this is it. Yeah, I'm leaving.
It's a real
Like,
nice
all right,
car
let me
I
see.
got here.
Yeah,
It'd be a
bye,
real shame if
guys.
something
I don't
happened
have
to it.
any money.
Just updated this. Just updated my stupid camera software. It's saying it needs to be updated. I just updated it this morning.
All right, take care, Normal
I got
James.
2 tips.
Big
One
ups.
was for
Oh,
a
wait.
penny from a troll. I got a $3 tip.
Oh wow.
Thank you for swinging by.
It's just a 3. Oh, it says let's do this. That's all it says. Let's do this.
What are we
Jesus
doing?
Thank you for
Christ.
$3.
Racketeering? Let's do it, Phil.
All right. So now with that,
Yeah.
DSP is his own
125.
boss. He's also his own mob boss.
we are literally $25 away.
He's his
this
own
is
loan
it.
shark. I gotta pay
This is
myself
it.
money or I'm gonna beat myself up again.
$25 to hit the goal and continue blueprints. Come on.
Come on,
All right.
guys.
Oh,
I'm gonna
God.
go
Come on.
Blueprints, that's a
30
while
more
back.
seconds. Let me get a time. Here, we'll do a
Jesus.
timer. Ready?
It's an auction.
We'll do a timer.
Yeah, it's an auction for him
He's gonna
leaving
get
in a
it.
good
He's gonna
mood.
get it right
Timer on
now.
my
Sound
phone. I don't
good?
know.
This is it,
I don't know
guys.
how to
Come
do a
on.
timer.
Yeah,
Is this a
disorganized.
He doesn't. You don't know how to
He
do
would
timer
shake
on
down
your
the
phone,
same
okay.
dude 20
People are
times
into this shit.
and not
People
get any
want this.
money
Yeah.
each
Quick
time.
start. Okay, here we go.
And they would
Counting
figure it
down
out.
right
It's
now.
like, bro, I paid you
56
yesterday. Oh,
seconds,
okay.
55, 54,
Oh my
53,
God.
52,
He's counting
51,
down the
50, 49,
until
48,
no,
47,
no,
46,
guys.
45, 44,
God, this doesn't. It
43,
doesn't have to be like
42,
this.
41.
All right, I want to skip to the after this segment. That's
Another
annoying.
one. What is the $2?
What's with this $2,
Open
guys?
your wallets, this person says, for $2. Open your
Oh my
wallet.
God.
Guys,
Okay.
Come on, you got this, Phil. Fuck! Shit! Wait, why is he frozen and dead? Phil, what happened to you, man? Oh, there he goes. I thought he died.
Oh,
All right, I want to see some comments. Dude dressed up as Sub-Zero for Halloween in his chat was referring to him as 0 subs. Ack, ack, ack. I'm unemployed, but not this unemployed. Okay, well, that's funny. As a spies when streamers use the word "we" to describe their goals and desires. We didn't do it. We didn't achieve our goal. F off. There is no we. Okay, well, you don't know how life works, so you're not getting a like. Final boss of begging. Well, he's kind of like he's like the primal god of begging. Begging originated through him. 17 years of begging on the internet. What a legacy. DSP has to be the world record for longest scamathon. 17 years, pretty much. Smoking doesn't affect the baby during the pregnancy. The baby. Oh, man. A lot of whiny people said one whiner. I actually don't like this formatted joke. I think it's not that funny, but I see people use it a lot, so, you know, who am I to judge? Except I did. Yeah, he's literally always done this. I don't think it's hyperbole to say most of his viewers watch him specifically to farm clips of him being pathetic. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that was entertaining. And the thing is that the thing with that Asmon Gold video is that it wasn't even necessarily saying much. It's kind of my criticism of Asmon Gold, but it's also kind of a criticism in favor for Phil, is that Asmon Gold kind of had nothing to say during that video. He simply watched DSP be stupid and laugh at it. So what is DSP going to say? Oh, well, he's getting this slanderous image of me from these negative, stupid idiots. Maybe. Maybe he just wanted to watch someone be stupid and you fit the bill. Believe it or not, DSP is pretty damn dumb. I guess I'll watch this until I find the other thing I was looking for.
Little mini turkey. He gobbled.
Turkey?
Did you hear the gobble?
I did. Oh shit! LTG's been doing some e-bagging. I gotta see this.
Good to see you.
LTG, what the hell, man?
We had 0 subs and 0 kicks. I take that back. We did 100 kicks at the end of the stream earlier, but we went almost the entirety of the premiere of the Outer Worlds with no kick support at all.
What?
Please, guys.
What a load of shit. Did you yell at them?
If you like the new messages, please support the stream.
No.
Let's get some subs and some kicks tonight.
If you type in DSP, the Asmon Gold thing is the very first thing that comes up.
$25 of support right there.
It's crazy.
Baby. Getting us up to 35. Thank you. Just leave me alone.
Wait, this isn't DSP, is it? Oh, that's an Indian movie.
We'll see
Okay.
some turkeys tonight. Will there be turkeys on stream tonight? We'll see a turkey for a $5 contribution, or if we hit the goal tonight.
Berlin, laughing at Phil means doing horrible things to him and his family. That's true. Cat heard all that laughter and took psychic damage.
Ready? Let's take a look. Here we go. Good evening, everyone, and welcome back. It is time for more Tormented
The
Souls
nasty ass
2
demon
here
blunt
on
rotation in
DSP
front of
Gaming.
me. The worst of company.
Okay.
At least Lynn.
Okay.
Man, we gotta get out of here, man. This party sucks.
47 to support, guys. Let's get to
We got
50
Phil,
right
we got
now.
Asmon Gold, we got Wings,
Someone drop a membership or a quick
LTG.
super chat or a tip. Let's get to 50
It'd be alright if it was just
Let's
LTG.
go.
We could talk about
Support
aliens, but we got these
So with that,
clowns.
we're up to 57 of support.
Oh, this
Thank
isn't
you
what
so
I wanted to
much.
watch. What am I doing? I wanted to watch the... What? Huh? Okay, I guess this is what I wanted to watch. I wanted to watch the Outer Worlds thing. Did he not? Nah, whatever, it doesn't matter. We'll watch this. I'm not gonna lose any
Another
sleep over it.
gifted sub- Okay, so
She
so-
was
okay.
always nice to me.
So you see how my mouth
Okay.
has moved a bunch of times when I said that? Here's the modern day.
Is this the one where he gets electrocuted multiple times? That's my favorite intro. No, it's just the one. Damn it. There's one where he gets hit maybe 6 or 7 times.
I can't zoom in any further, so I don't know if that looks good or not.
What the hell is this game? The space game? I love space games.
All right,
Let's go to
so
space,
fine.
Phil. Shut up.
Dude, that's really good.
I should have made the text bigger.
Text is fine. You're blind.
Let me see if I
Alright,
can
make it bigger.
'cause it's
See if we
pretty
can take
small,
up half
huh?
the screen with this.
UI.
Oh yeah, flies right past text line. Oh, okay, never mind. All right, you got me, Phil. You got me. I took you out of
Doesn't do
context.
anything.
You gotta. It's gotta reload, dumbass.
Don't you love it? Look
Oh
at
my
so
God.
many options. Oh, by the way, they don't do anything. They don't work.
It
And
has
on
to get
maximum
done with the
size,
text box
it's
it already
tiny.
had rendered in,
You
Phil.
tell me. I have it on maximum size.
Dude, this dude is
Text size
super
was up
stupid.
top.
My God. Like,
Where?
the smallest amount of thought about anything changes things. Or at least that's what I would assume would be the problem. Give it a second, dumbass. Text size, bump it up. Yep. Let's get that shit big. There you go. I want to see it from space.
Information needed to
Much better.
Yeah, okay, shit. Never mind. I guess he was right. He needed to see it
Options. Oh,
grandpa
by the way,
sized.
They don't do anything. They don't
I've been
work.
too hard on you,
I've
Phil. I
done
didn't
nothing
realize you were
wrong.
disabled.
Okay, 0 things wrong. No word whatsoever that I did a damn thing
Go to
wrong
space and
whatsoever.
shut up.
Looks
All right,
pretty
we're in
good. I don't
space.
see any
Sweet.
Screen tearing. Oh wait, yes I. Oh God.
Oh, God.
There's horrendous
Oh, yeah,
screen
this
tearing.
game sucks forever.
It's literally awful.
It is pretty bad, but I've played worse.
Okay, well.
I'm playing Starfield again right now.
how
I
am
love that
supposed
game.
to do the no VSync, but the screen tearing's awful. So
I'm
how
the
do I fix
only
it?
legit
Yeah, I
fan of
completely
Starfield on the
agree.
planet. Because I
I'm
like
being
that.
told-
I like
someone just
flying
said in
around in
chat,
empty nothingness
I
in my
swear the
ship and
facial
just kind of looking at
animations were
space.
better
I think
like
it's
10
cool.
years ago. Yeah, like no lie.
I like getting high
I
and
don't know
flying
what's
around in
happened,
space. It's hype.
But if you look at games from like 2014,
The game's so
2015,
boring. There's nothing to
or
do.
even
That's cool.
in some cases 2012,
Just flying.
2013, and you compare them to
Also,
today,
sometimes I shoot people.
I think what's happened is the game devs cheap out. Like what they do is they either use default animations or they let something.
Yeah, this guy's
do for
bored
them
too.
rather than them making handcrafted
I
animations.
understand
Back
you,
in the day, I
Niles.
feel like the mocap was better, and all animations on the models were better. It was looking hyper realistic.
I've seen
for a while,
those. They're
but I
pretty
don't know
good,
how
Little
graphics could
Shadow.
get better. Now you look, it's like, well, how did they get better? Oh, there's ray tracing on the lighting.
I want to
and the
see
shadow,
some.
but the models now look like shit.
I don't know.
What happened?
It's a selfish
Yeah, watch
wish,
this
but I
guy's
kind
mouth
of
as
just
he
want
talks
someone to
and tell me
do
that
all
mouth
the
is
ones that I
actually
think
insane.
of, because I can't be
Seriously.
bothered to make it
Here,
all.
Yakko, mine
So of
says,
course it's
I
selfish.
just
It's
beat
not
the
gonna
Turbo
happen.
Come Human,
But I
but
want
it's
to see
on that,
something
so
like
beat most
DSP
games
at the
these days.
X
That was
Games.
almost a
I want to
decade
see
ago.
Darkside Phil doing a
So, watch,
900
let's
or
say-
540 varial flip
Here
into
we
a
go.
Smith
Get
grind or
lost. Now, let's see
something.
how his mouth reacts.
And then he skates over and Cat's there and she's humongous. Something like that. I think it'd be funny.
It's all the same.
You know it's almost time for Agent DeVries to establish contact.
Yeah, these companies cheap
Top
out,
tier,
Phil.
One of the directorate's best.
Like you, man.
She was always nice to me. Anyways, we should get down
They're
to
too
the main
busy
room.
accommodating the yellow painted
So,
individuals like
here's
you.
the difference. Back in
God.
the day, the mouth would be synced. Like he goes, she was always nice to me. So you see how my mouth just moved a bunch of times?
It
when I
kind of
said
looked the
that?
same as what
Here's
you
the
saw in
modern
the
day.
game, Phil.
She was nice to me. 4 movements is for 8 syllables. Every syllable, there should be movement of the lips. Now it's like every 3 syllables, the lip moves. So it looks like the mouth is paralyzed.
You know what,
So
Phil?
weird,
You
dude.
did a pretty good representation of that idea. Thank you.
She's smoking. That's incredibly ridiculous. Did I auto-equip that? How do I equip equipment?
It's a smokeless cigarette. They have those, Phil. They're for space. It's just that it looks like it's vapor. Phil, you don't know anything. You know that?
Armor. What about?
I had to realize this about Phil, is that he doesn't seem to really
I don't
know
wanna do
anything.
that. It's the map screen.
Kind of a dumbass.
There we go.
There you go. Slap that
Oh,
helmet on.
God.
All right, we're looking
Jeez.
radical. I'm looking like the
First piece of armor
Rocketeer.
looks terrible.
Here, put this in there. Oh yeah, there you go. DSP Gaming's powered up. Stream on. Now to commence the begging.
Man, that was a mind-numbing puzzle.
Oh! Random.
Very good. All right, you got this. Just jump out there and shoot him in the face. What's he gonna do? Oh yeah, you got him. Shoot him. Oh, we sneaking. Never mind. Never mind. We sneaking. Discretion is a better part of valor, anyway. All right, we got this, Phil. Man, you one stealthy
I
bastard.
got by it. Cool.
Very cool.
Didn't see me.
I believed in you, Phil. I believed in you the whole time. Now, where's it gonna go
Wait a
stupid here?
minute.
Oh? What? Uh-oh.
The dead end.
Oh, we gotta turn around.
Door doesn't open. Then what did I come in here for?
The dumbest stealth operative ever. What?
I figured
Locate
you'd
the
see video and
transformer.
I can't even go in here. This is where I need to be. But I can't go in. There's no door.
Maybe there's some sort of
How the hell
path
do I
that's
do
not this door?
I tried to be stealthy and I feel like I screwed myself. What was I supposed to
God
do?
damn it, this guy requires yellow paint. He requires the sin that we all hate. Alright, you got this. Shoot him in the face. Where are you shooting at? Did you get him? Man, this guy's an expert marksman. What are you shooting at? He's down there. Wow.
Amazing.
Yeah,
Very
it is
sloppy.
kind of. Have you? Oh, no judgment towards musicals, but yesterday DSP said that he loves the Lion King musical, but we are gay.
Oh,
Yeah, there you
listen.
go. You would think he would
Ban,
make
ban,
fun of
ban,
that.
ban, and then we're gonna continue on like normal fucking humans and not idiots.
Okay. I'm lacking in discernment and ability. Okay.
Huh? Yeah.
Too many dimensions.
I could have told you that, Phil.
It's just a whiny side text. It has nothing to do with the environment or anything. I thought it would, something important. It's not.
He wants all this universe, but then whenever he has to read what the universe is about, he hates it. Yep. Yeah, check that donation. What are you shooting at? He's right there. You got him. Fire again. But what are you shooting at? Alright, one more try. We got this. There you go.
Where'd the other ones go? They ran away? Why'd they run?
I kind of wish DSP would watch my gameplay, make fun of me. I think it'd be really funny.
Oh, look at this guy. He's playing Ninja Guy and talking about ninjas will high again. This guy's such a fucking loser. And these are the guys that make fun of me.
Like, all right, Phil. Let's not do personal stuff. I want you to make fun of the gameplay.
Oh,
So you're creating these standards. All right, fuck it. We're getting this. You can attack me personally, but I'd rather him say stuff like, dude, he fucking sucks in this game, because that's funnier.
Oh, ow.
Then again, now that I say it out loud, I would love to see DSP try and do a psychoanalysis of me. I would love to see him try to blindly flail at what my problems are in life.
like he's probably got like a lot of this issue and a lot of
This issue, bro. Swing and a miss. What the hell are you saying?
What they wanted me to do. They wanted me to come down here with the distraction devices, throw them onto that ground, and then turn that on and electrocute them. So I wouldn't have had to fight them. I would have killed them all with this trap. But
Oh, okay.
I was stupid and I rushed in and I fought them head up. So there's no, now it's not going to work. Yep, like they would have walked here and got electrocuted.
Yeah,
This is
damn it.
part 2. We are at the climax of what appears to be the first
I
mission.
want to have DSP watch me play Neo 3 and make fun of me the whole time.
I think the
This guy thinks he's a ninja, but he keeps falling for everything like an
I'm serious.
idiot. He didn't even block that correctly.
The power just went out in my
Stop it,
house.
Phil. Making me feel
What
bad.
the holy hell?
What's going on?
And now the power came back on.
That's crazy.
We're
The
in the
rebels
middle
have
of
clearly
the
taken out the power
vault.
substation.
And the power went out in my house. There's not even anything going on outside.
Well, how do you know? Maybe you
It's
should
not
take a
like there's
peek.
wind or there's weather.
There's no weather at all? That
Why
sounds
did the power
dangerous.
Go out and back on. But I have absolutely no clue why that just happened.
Why do you care?
That's absolutely quite ludicrous. Which
DSP never learned this important lesson clearly. And he thinks that he's an analytical person for not knowing this or not understanding this. But one of my favorite quotes ever comes from Predator 2. And the guy says, "You know what I believe? I believe shit happens." Shit happens, Phil. Shit happens. It happens. There was some fluctuation in power and your power went out. Shit happens. Oh, this happened? Shit happens. He doesn't think of it that way. He thinks that, well, there's got to be a reason. There's got to be an explanation, which there absolutely is. But are you really that interested in looking into it? Turn off the stream. Go to your local power station. See what's going on, man. Maybe walk around your neighborhood. Maybe you can see a breaker or something that's exploded or something. You know, do you really care? Or is it shit happens? It shit happens.
just happened here.
That we would lose power for no reason at all.
Yeah, Phil's in
So
the
now
eye of the
everything's
storm out there.
turned
Everything else
off.
is getting destroyed.
I have to turn everything back.
Cats flying through the air. That's how powerful it is.
Off. My air purifier just turned off. No, it wasn't a power surge. Literally, all the power turned off, and then everything just turned on again.
Whoa.
So thank goodness I have
We
these
should
battery backups
panic.
on the PCs and everything.
We should post
And
this on
that's
Twitter,
also
Phil.
why the modem didn't turn off. The modem is still on. I'm still broadcasting because that's plugged into the
Phil
battery
isn't just
backup,
Steven
too.
Seagal. He's
But
yes, he's
that is weird.
he and L. Ron Hubbard
In
have
fact,
some shocking
everything, like, I have,
commonalities.
a switch to
Yeah, Tyler gets it.
Joy-Con charging dock. That thing just reset and went to a weird color scheme. I gotta go change now. All right, hold on 1 second.
Oh, never mind. I guess it
so
isn't
that-
just
that
shit
was
happens. It ruined his entire
absolutely
business.
147
I guess if a car went flying
support,
through your
only
restaurant, that's no
3
longer
months
shit
to go
happens.
To hit our goal for today of support on the stream, it would be great if we could hit it.
Don't zoom out. I don't like this.
Anything would hit it
Don't
now.
do this,
A sub,
Spidey.
or
Please
a few
don't.
kicks.
Not a
super
fan of
chat,
that.
A small tip, you know, even one membership, right? Everything. would hit the
Willis,
goal.
not
Please,
only
let's
does he
get some
think there
support
should
and hit
always
that
be a
goal
reason,
today.
he
Thank
thinks
you.
that everything
Okay.
is somehow conspiring against him. That things happen for no reason and it's a bad thing. Yeah, things happen for no reason and there's nothing you can do about it. I would think you of all people, Phil, would understand that. But he gets hung up on it so badly. They added this for no reason. Yeah, DSP. They added this to the game to hurt you. Hmm? That's correct. They were in the conference room discussing the game when they were building it. They said, we want to make sure we hurt Phil. Those dudes would be heroes if that was true. Yeah, it's true. Grimace, there's a sort of code when it comes to streaming of let content be content. If something weird happens during your stream and it's something novel and interesting, you do want to run with it. You know, say for example, my wife came down and started telling me how there was a giant ass car crash in front of her house. We should stop watching Phil and listen to this story. It's bound to be kind of funny or interesting. DSP does something similar, but he does it wrong, of course. Whenever something interesting happens, he doesn't want anything to do with it. No. Everyone divert your attention away from the interesting thing, back to the boring. Then, when something boring happens, oh, we gotta hit the safety brake, we gotta discuss this power outage for 45 minutes.
The handgun's way better. Are you kidding? Yo, the handgun is way better than the gun I have.
Everything DSP does, he does it wrong.
It's too slow. Yeah, I don't like it at all.
They say that everything that I do is wrong.
Because it kind of is, and it's impressive.
Black, and the second person you found was black. Is the entire planet black people? I don't know.
I don't know, that's not really a good data set.
I don't even know if they are black. We're in space. Is it considered that he's black? I don't know.
Okay, I gotta ask my black friend this. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna frame it like a Cohen. If a black person is in space, is he still black? Yeah. Damn, that was funny. They snuck in a good one there at the end. Oh no, race works. Are you still black if you're in space? I actually second this question. Can we get someone to answer that? We ran the numbers and it actually turns out you're no longer black when you're in space. That's why Dale's so interested in getting into space. No wonder. Speaking of Dale, let's see what this dude is about. I've got quite a few clips lined up for him. I'm going to do a separate stream at some point to try and catch up with some Dale stuff, because Dale's been doing some goofy shit recently. He got shit on in public, apparently. Some kid came up to him and talked to him. But then again, with Dale, everything he says is a lie. Oh, God.
Oh.
Dale.
Nah, I don't want to stream on YouTube. It doesn't benefit me whatsoever. Every time I play a song,
Do crabs think fish are flying? That's a good question. I like those questions.
I got age restricted.
I always wonder about stuff like that with like cavemen.
I'm not streaming on YouTube every day. Fuck no.
When was the first time a caveman pulled a hangnail and it got infected and he lost his hand?
That's what I'm saying. Like if I want to react to a music
Stupid shit like that, but I think about it. I bet it was terrifying for that dude. You know, he pulled out a little bit of skin, whatever, who cares? Then suddenly it's turning purple and swelling up, and then the Grug over there has to chop your hand off. What do you think? Do you think that, oh shit, I desecrated my skin and the gods cursed me? I mean, you kind of have to make something up. Like, what's the explanation here? Not microbes. I don't know what those are yet.
Because he gets all the passes. Any person that could flop out their cock on YouTube and not get banned, not get a strike.
I heard about a Demon Centipede that you could hear him kind of grunt when he was streaming and left the mic on. I don't know, it sounded like his performative grunts that he does. What the hell was that? He does a lot of grunting and shit. Does old man noises. Then again, maybe he was Boston. We can combine the two. I always figured that the audio from the masturbation went something like this.
for 42 months.
Engineer acquired.
Up, engineer. Shit. Out of cloak. Engineer on your way. Out the galaxy.
Oh, again, Arc Raiders? I've been thinking about playing that game because I saw Shroud was talking about it on Twitter. And I don't like Shroud, not because of any other reason. I just don't watch him. I don't know anything about this dude. But I listened to what he was saying about it. He was saying that, you know, multiplayer games deserve a chance to win Game of the Year. His point was delivered in a very petulant and whiny way. But I kind of agree with him. I think there should be no reason why a multiplayer game shouldn't win Game of the Year.
Right?
Why not? But then, okay, well, you got to compete with the other ones. You have to. So you have to be better than Claire Obscure.
Mango slide with the 25 fucking gift this time? Oh. Fucking. Shit, it's been a while since we heard this.
But I saw some footage of Arc Raiders. Apparently, you can be a post-apocalyptic space cowboy man. That's pretty hype.
Mango slide 1. Shout out for the big 25 gifted on the platform. I appreciate it. Highest gifter of the week so far. Thank you. Thank you so much.
First guy to milk a cow, and if he knew he was going to get milk or he was just a freaky dude. And maybe he saw like little baby cows getting milk and he thought, oh, that sounds pretty hype. I go in and then try that. And then I can imagine there's some sort of buffoonery to get it done.
My thing, right? We'll react to all of that shit. The humanoid robot.
Dale, get to the story. What is this stupid shit?
Just, you know, in a store. Fucking, 2 week 'em. Thank you.
Oh, there we go. Here we go. We got a story.
I was just minding my own business in a store, right?
Rogan.
Dude was probably like 19 or some shit, right? He's like, oh, hey, man. He's like, excuse me, bro. He's like, I know you. I was like, oh, yeah. I was like, where you know me from? He's like, man, on TikTok.
You were at my mom's house.
Section 8 meme. He's like, can I get a pic? I said, hold on. So I said,
wait.
I said, you don't know who I am, but you. I was like, oh, yeah. I was like, where you know me from? He's like, man, on TikTok with the Section 8 meme. He's like, can I get a pic? I said, hold on. So I said, you don't know who I am, but you're trying to get a picture of some Section 8 meme? I said, nah, bro, you can't get a pic. That's exactly how I said it. I said, nah, bro, you can't get a pic. If you coming up to me thinking I'm on some Section 8, he's like, no, bro, I'm not saying that.
None of this is true, by the way. You can tell pretty quickly into Dale's stories when they're fake and when they're not.
And the dude literally didn't know my fucking name, but he wanted a picture. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm like really grilling this dude. I'm like, because he kept asking me for the pic relentlessly. And I'm like, I said, bro, I said, you're not respecting the artistry. I said, you don't go up, let's just say you don't go to a movie star and say, I'm a big fan. They ask you what's your favorite film, and you name somebody else's movies. I said,
but you're in the film. It's you being a Section 8
dude.
dude.
The dude must have hounded me for like 10 minutes. And then like his coworker, it was like this older black dude. He's like, man.
Well, that sounds
man,
awesome.
As soon as you walked to the door, he was like really geeked about you, bro. He's like, man, he might not know your name, man, but he knew you by face, bro. Like, and I'm just like, I told the black dude, I said, yeah, but he's not respecting the artistry.
None of this happened, by the way.
Somebody who's popular and known, aka and or famous, and say, can I get a picture?
So here's how you can. I'll tell you guys how you can tell with Dale when he's lying and when he's telling the truth. When he's telling the truth, it's often pretty subdued. He's rather calm and quiet and modest when he's telling the truth. And you're thinking, oh, well, then he's almost never telling the truth. Yes, that's correct. He's almost never telling the truth. But with Dale, there's two categories of lie. There's this happened, but he's altering some details. And then there is, oh, this is completely fake. And this is completely fake. And, or at the very least, maybe he ran into a kid who may have mumbled it or said something about it. But now he's getting extra characters coming in and all this. And the other thing is, like a kid, as he lies, it becomes more grandiose. His story becomes more elaborate. We got to bring in more characters. The cast expands. The actions expand. It escalates. It builds. It builds. Builds. Whereas when he tells the truth, it kind of doesn't really build. It just stays at its even pace. The best example of Dale doing a very clear lie was when he was watching some clip of some femdom guy. He was I'll describe the video for you. From first person perspective, you're walking over to a door, the door opens, and there's this guy on his hands and knees holding up cash, and the lady just takes the money out of his hand and slams the door on him. And Dale was watching this clip because that's all he does. He watches this stuff all day. And Dale says, "Can you imagine if a chick did that for a guy?" A couple seconds later, that actually happened to me once. It happened to me once. See, there was this chick there, and she was like, please give me BBC. And she was holding up the money. And see, you can tell this is all a lie because it started escalating. It started building up. Wouldn't it be wild if this happened? By the way, it did happen, and it happened a couple of times. So yeah, none of this is true.
What shows they did or what platforms they're on? He's like, yeah, man. He's like, I know, bro. But he was like, man, you know, young dude was really geeked seeing you in here, blah, blah, blah. I was like, yeah, I bet he was. And then this other black lady was like, so he
I like
asked
telling
for a
stories
picture,
too.
you didn't even know who
Did
he
you hear anything about Cyrax? I don't
was?
follow
guess he didn't
Cyrax.
respect the artistry.
He scares
She's like,
me.
ain't that rude? So he comes over there again.
I just
and he's
always
like,
imagine
"Oh,
I'm
I
gonna
know
see
who
a
you are, bro."
picture of him
after he
turning into
went
some
on
sort
his
of
phone and
monster,
started, like, you know, I guess
Bloodborne
searching shit up.
style.
The dude went on the source like, oh, I know who you are, bro. You're LTG. I said, bro, you literally went over there, popped on your phone on Google, and then you found out my name. And he was like, yeah, bro. He's like, that's the thing. He's like, I know like who Sneeko is. I know who like Los Polos is, and like Aiden. I said, so hold on. I said, so you know Aiden by name, right? I said, you know Sneeko by name, right? I said, you know Los Polos by name, right? I said, so you know them by name, but you don't know me by name, but you're asking me for a pic. I said, that's disrespecting the artistry. I said, you don't even know nothing about me, but some fucking TikTok memes. And this kid just kept grilling me. I said, all right, bro, fuck it. Let's take the pic. I had on shades, right? I just felt bad at that point. Like,
Is this
I'm an
pic
asshole,
online?
but
Can
at
we
the
see
same
it?
time, like,
I did hear
didn't feel
PWR
bad
crashed
because
out
it's
pretty
kinda
hard. I
work,
need to
right?
check in
So
on
I'm like,
Lord
all right,
Diaz and see what
whatever,
that was
fuck.
all
I said,
about.
fuck it. I said it just like that. I said, all right, fuck it, bro. Let's take the pic. Fuck it. I had on shades, bro. You know what this nigga had
So
the nerve to ask me?
you put up this big ass act, and then
We
you
took the pic.
rumble?
You know, we took the pic. I'm like, you know, do the
Wait,
pic.
how are you the hero still?
He's like, oh, with the shades on, bro? I said, yeah. He's like, can you take off the shades, bro? I said, hell no. I said, bro, just take the couple of
Okay,
pictures.
none of this happened,
I said,
Dale.
"Let's take
Come
a
on,
couple of
man.
pictures, bro." Like, no,
It's
nigga.
embarrassing. You're not even
You know
making a
your
good
eyes lead to
story.
your soul.
How's it going, Nice Yamamoto?
Look, I already didn't want to do the pic. I already felt bad enough because you kept grilling me for 10 plus minutes. You know what I'm saying? But didn't even know my name till you went and Googled it, and you kept asking me, right? Because let's be honest, I'm not even trying to be an asshole here, but if you see me around, I'm gonna be the most famous nigga you probably seen in your vicinity that still does regular shit. No bullshit. I'm not tooting my own horn. That's just actual reality. I'm not trying to be arrogant about this shit. I'm just giving you actual facts.
I mean, I guess statistically that's true.
So it's like,
The chances of
before
you
you
running
ask
into a
me, nigga, I
celebrity
don't
are
give a
pretty
fuck
low,
who
but I
it is.
guess
Give
the
me a
chances of
fucking
you
fuck.
running into a loser
G-League,
is pretty
whatever,
high.
right? A
And
minor league player.
what's the chance of you
Don't
running
be
into
going
one
up
of the
to people
king losers like Dale? I mean,
that
if you're in
are
California,
known,
maybe.
popular and or famous that put in work to be who they are, asking them for pictures and you don't even know their fucking names. I don't give a fuck if it's me or anybody else. Don't, like, that's disrespecting the artistry.
Why?
That's
Why is it
equivalent to me seeing
disrespect?
Leonardo DiCaprio, and I'm like, yo, Leo, I'm a big fan. Like, man, I love your films. He's
Exactly,
like,
and Craig
besides
Beans.
Titanic. And I'm like, well, that was my favorite film. Like, me and my mom. You know what I mean?
No, I don't know what you
Just like-
mean. I think that
I was
most
really
actual
adamant
artists wouldn't
about
care.
not wanting to take the picture because
I think that if I
was real
walked up to
serious
Willem
about it.
Dafoe
Yo,
and said,
yo,
"Oh,
yo,
you're
yo,
that
yo,
dude
yo,
who was in
yo,
Spider-Man. You
yo,
rocked," and he would probably be cool about it. He wouldn't be like, "Why don't you know my name? You're not respecting the
Shout out for
artistry.
Risa, too, shit. Shout out for the 21.
Do you know how much I've sacrificed?"
For the 5 in a bit. Yeah, I'm like,
Actually, that'd be hype if he did do that. Never mind.
that's
LTG,
why
you're
I
right.
walk around with shades. I want to be as incognito as possible, and I had to get what I had to get.
Oh
So,
shit! It's
I was-
it's you.
I
It's that
couldn't do
guy.
anything like that
You
'cause
were
I was young, so.
you were in that movie where you were invisible and you like sexually assaulted people. I am Kevin Bacon.
No,
Yes.
no.
Yeah. That's your name.
That clip we seen where the guy kept hounding Denzel for an autograph. You see, like, it literally was equivalent to some shit like that, but the guy wasn't like rude about it. He was just like on some pity shit about it. Nah, it wasn't Walmart. It was some other random store.
Some other random store. Okay, so you see, he got caught in his lie. You can't think of anything
that was
because I know where
something-
my conversations
more or less
happened.
Guilt trip type shit.
Some of the band I saw on
currently get
the
bits
recognized
from top
basis
10
didn't even notice the
10 or more
vocals was
subs,
right
that's
next to me
what's
until I pulled out
Thank
the
you. Oh,
album,
damn.
signed,
Did
and
we
lit
hit
up. It
go?
was
Oh,
awesome.
yeah, let's
Yeah,
go.
it was
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
It's
Thank you.
wholesome. Like I don't understand that kind of mentality. It's just a
one thing
narcissist
in
mentality.
life-
Someone ran into me like, "Oh, dude, I
in
watched your
life, right?
shitty ass shit. I loved when you got high and fell out of your chair." Like, oh yeah, about that. You bastard.
Who's that? Shout out for the 24
Like, I don't
months.
know what
One
your
thing
name
about
is.
this, in life,
And then
one
I'm
thing
supposed to
you
be like,
gotta
"How
understand
dare you not
is
respect
the
my
way chasing
artistry by not
greatness-
knowing my name?" This conversation is over.
Yo, shut
Be
the fuck up.
gone, knave. What kind of weird ass attitude is
Oh,
that?
that's
That's
right.
stupid.
But when you're chasing greatness in life, remember you're never gonna be good enough until you are.
Okay,
Like,
that's a
this is never-
stupid.
just-
What a
just-
Yogi
just-
Bearism. You're not good enough
Let's
until you
actually
are.
do that shit. Because if people are coming up to me asking me for pics based off of a fucking corny ass Section 8 meme, then it's just like, damn, I got a lot of work to do as an, you know what I mean? I got a lot of work to do, like a whole lot of work to do, you know, to eclipse certain shit.
Oh, you do have a lot of work, Dale.
That's basically
Whatever happened to that dossier explaining all of
I
your
don't know,
negative
dude.
actions? Don't think I had forgotten about that.
Black Western on Tubi. That shit was lame.
So are we done with our little
Don't ask me about
make-believe
YouTube
story, or are we
Nation,
still going?
Shut up.
Yeah, so I ran into this kid at Walmart one time, and like he said, "Bro, ninjas are stupid." And I said, "What? I dare you to say that again while I'm Azuna dropping you." So I Azuna dropped him, and everyone in the whole store applauded. And they said that was cool and chill. And Willem Dafoe was there, but I didn't recognize him. It's like, "Oh, you're that guy. You're the guy who was screaming in the boardroom." Yeah, that was me. And he and I both Azuna dropped another person who was completely unrelated. Now, when you're trying to be successful, just realize that you won't be successful until you're successful.
Go relax, dude. Get about
How
here.
do you feel if a fan came up to you, dapped you up? But
Yeah, that'd be a good approach for your monarch.
That's happened before. I would respect that
Because
more.
that's exactly that's the attitude of celebrities that nobody
To be
likes.
honest.
Is the ones who you come up to them and say, "Hey man, you're that movie guy," and they make it a problem for you, make you feel uncomfortable for bringing it up. Now, I don't think that celebrities should be hounded. I think they should be given a little bit of space. Like, "Oh man, you're that guy, Lee Ermey. That was a pretty cool movie. Thank you." You know, that's the extent of it.
It's not my fault that fucking dumbass niggas could steal my shit and just.
Dale over here said, "You don't know my name."
Sloppy ass potato quality VCR content with bullshit thumbs. I'm the authenticator.
Yeah, but your shit's not any better. Yeah, me too. At one point, the BBC comes out. You know, I was talking to this dude, and he was like, "Well, I really just want to see your BBC," so I pulled it out. And his mom came up.
10K subs. I'll put the 10K subs video for, you know, just to give niggas a taste of nostalgia, and then I'll.
All right. I think that's the end of that. However, I do want to see this little part. Apparently, it's some DSP coded. Low tier God yells at his fans for lack of support and raves over trolling. Are we sure it's low tier God? That sounds like Darkside Phil. Okay.
Seeing them make all funny, dope prompts. Everybody else funny, dope prompts. Me, the world just wants to
we'll cover it whenever I do a full coverage of the next Dale stream. Is that Dale trolls have found a fantastic way to antagonize this dude. And it's genius. It's genius in its simplicity. How it works is Dale is quite addicted to... I try and denigrate it, but understand why I'm trying to denigrate it is that I want to stop watching it. So I'm trying to more mentally convince myself that it is bad than legitimate. Shitty ass soundbite content, you know, TikTok, YouTube Reels. I'm going to shit on it because I shouldn't be watching it. Well, he kind of also watches the same stuff. He watches a lot of that stuff. And he's quite drawn to AI videos. And he's drawn to AI videos that feature him because, of course, that's cool. I've got these cool fans and they want to make me do cool things like be an astronaut or be likable, you know, real fantasy stuff. And then what happens is it will go on for a while and then some hot chick will walk up to him or something and say, "Pay your child support." Or the character will say, "She was 17," you know, something like that. So they sneak in that little troll comment while he's enthralled by the shiny colors of AI art. And it hits him far more often than it should. This should not be this effective of a technique to troll him. It's a good one. I like it.
Activity to me 24/7. So no, I can't allow it.
There's an animated LCG of him going into it, and you showed it to LCG. I've been trying to find a video of the stream where you showed it to alt.
Hop on the train just to fucking try to just say hateful shit towards me.
Okay, Master Beef, are you asking to see the original source video, or because I know we watched it on our Going Green together. Let me find it for you.
And just make dumb TikToks. Like it's literally a trend. Like random white fuckers, random Mexicans, all types of shit. Like what the fuck do you even know about me to make a TikTok about me? Like I would not.
I know you didn't pay your child support.
I would literally choke you to sleep until you just can't breathe no more. Just have you twitching on the ground. Like, why would you even just talk some shit about somebody you don't know and making TikToks about it, trying to go popular?
I don't know, you're threatening to kill people.
Like, you can tell these niggas don't go outside. Like, it's some fucking curly haired weirdo. Like, I would beat the fuck out of that nigga. Like, bro, all I would do is be like, yo, link up with me at this XYZ MMA gym, and I would fuck that nigga up on camera. I would beat that nigga to a pulp.
Can you do this on Twitch? Can you openly threaten to beat people on Twitch?
Pussy ass TikToks in the comfort of your parents' home.
There you go, Master Beef. That's the channel.
The fuck out of you and rip your hair out like a whole bitch.
Oh God.
Niggas just on my dick for no reason. I literally ripped the hair from that nigga's scalp and choke him. until
Yeah,
niggas
so this
twitching
is
like
some
that.
context here.
And I'll
Some
beat
dude
the
on
fuck out of
on
a
TikTok
motherfucker
just
who
made a
look like
video
a
about
bitch.
how
I'll show you
LTG is
how-
an
I'll show
idiot.
you how man strength works.
And what
If a
what's
nigga
happening
was
here with
straight up.
this? What's happening here is the same thing that's happening with DSP. That's why I think that these dudes are more similar than any other locals. Is that DSP is looking down the barrel of a new generation growing to dislike him. Because I think he was always banking on the idea that after us, after our generation of detractors, this would be the end. You know, there would be no further detractors because, you know, why would these kids be interested in Darkside Phil? And that's because the reality is that laughing at stupid people is eternal. It's an eternal thing. We're always going to be laughing at dumb people. And so DSP has been bristling lately because newer generations of people are making fun of him. I wouldn't say how do I formulate my sentence? A big part of it is the game journalist memes. Those are killing it. On TikTok, those rake in so many views, and it's younger people watching these, and so they're getting introduced to this dude. And DSP is realizing that there's no end to this. It'll never end. He'll be in his nursing home getting made fun of by people. And LTG is experiencing the same thing. New generations of people are realizing this dude is a loser. And those generations of people are primarily on TikTok. And so that's why he's so pissed right here. It's because this TikToker that he doesn't know, it's some new face, it's some younger person, is making fun of him and getting views. And so you can understand his hatred.
Animal strength, choking you out, manhandling you,
Oh,
slamming
God.
you, choking you out, putting you all types of holes, fucking you up, uppercutting the fuck out of you.
Yes, that's a good one. The
Shit,
stop watching
fight
AI
for
slop.
beating the fuck out of you. Put you in so many different submissions you don't know how to get out of. I would
VTubers
fuck
pissed
that
him off
nigga
so
up.
hard.
Like, hands down. Like, why is it always a new nigga talking about me? You don't even know me.
Well, I think he knows you
Tired of
now.
Trendy bullshit. It's literally a trend to just say,
Is that okay, YouTube? I'm asking hypothetical. Don't ban me for this, all right? I didn't do anything wrong. All right, someone makes a negative video about you, and it says that you're a bad person who does bad things and you're not necessarily the most reputable person and people shouldn't support you. Do you think that the right call to action would be to get on stream and violently fantasize about destroying this person? I just seem like it seems like bad PR to me. It seems like the worst strategy you would take into that. Oh, you think I'm a piece of shit? Well, what if I killed you? You're right, sir. Damn, I didn't think about that. My mind has completely changed.
hateful shit towards me, to just say dumb shit on TikTok. It's gonna be one of you niggas' worst day. When one of you niggas actually try me, or I see one of you niggas that make them stupid ass TikToks, it's gonna be your worst day if you approach me.
What if that dude approached you in Walmart or
Reword what I'm
adjacent
talking about a
Walmart?
video game. And I got a tripod in my backpack, so I will record it.
You see
Bro,
that
ban
guy
this nigga
over
on
at
Emerald
E3?
Police,
Yeah,
nigga.
that's old Darkside Phil,
I'm-
the guy
you
who
think I'm,
jerked
like,
on
that?
back on
Go
YouTube.
undocumented? Oh, I'm not playing with these niggas, bro. Yo, last thing is not
90-year-old
satisfied.
Phil
This
in a
man
nursing
told me
home
the other day,
will
man,
never
satisfied.
escape
How could you
that.
get satisfaction on cheating?
Hey,
There's no
Mr. Burnell, it's
satisfaction
time
on
for your meds. I'll make sure the
Fuck that
camera is
bullshit
off
shit,
this
nigga.
time.
Bro,
Phil looks
full-blown
pissed.
internet. Bro, that pussy ass nigga would never do anything on Aiden's card. That nigga's a pussy. Like, you are, like, I seen some video where the nigga copped the plea immediately. Like, how you gonna talk shit and then cop the plea immediately?
I
just
like
stop
Low Tier
making
Treat.
fucking videos
He
about
does
it.
a great job of making
Like,
these
just make
videos that are
videos about-
pretty
like, how
thoroughly
everybody else gets
enjoyable
5
with Dale.
videos, and then niggas just regurgitate the same videos saying the same shit. And then fake fans in person. Like, get the fuck off.
I hope you guys don't mind that diversion
That's
into
how it
LTG.
always
I'm kind
works.
of
If you're
waiting
lame, if you're
because the
3D,
clip dudes, they tend to
I'm not-
upload in the
how about-
morning
how about
sometimes.
I debunk
So I'm
you
waiting
on
for one of
stream?
them to upload what
For 2
happened
weeks?
last night. Because I'm not going to go and watch Phil's shit. I'm not going to
What,
power
for your
through all that.
satisfaction? Eat a dick.
Oh, God.
Niggas is clowns, bro. I don't owe no pussy ass niggas on the internet validation by responding to anything. that
God,
someone
I
has
hope
to say
not,
about me.
Felipe.
Did these niggas grow up with me? Did they fucking share a piece of cake with me? Did we sit? in the
Who's
car
more
together?
delusional, Dale or
Like, did we
Dave?
go anywhere?
Every
Like,
time
I
a
don't
question
know
asks
these
who's
niggas, so why
more
would I
Dale
even
or Dave,
debunk what a
the question is
stranger
the
says?
answer is always yes.
How
The
about
answer is
stranger
yes
just find me
because
with a mic in
the best
person
way
and
to
just try
describe it
interview
is
them and
that
knock their
Dale
ass
and
out?
DSP are essentially the same character,
Be that easy.
but their stats are slightly different. They've
Just
spec'd
distract
into
me,
different
yeah,
things.
like, yeah, low-key,
Dale
ask you some
believes
questions,
that he is
blah, blah, blah,
descended
blah,
from
fucking
god
fly in your
aliens.
ass and knock you out.
This is not a joke. He truly believes that
Alright,
because he
fuck you,
needs
alright.
to.
You
He
won't be
needs
able
to be
get out, I'll
special.
knock you out.
DSP thinks
that
that he
simple.
invented
Like, why sit
content.
back
He
in the comfort
invented
of your parents'
playing
home
video games.
and like
They're
just
both
spread
equally
bullshit
delusional in a way.
propaganda
One's
24/7.
just
Like,
metaphysical
how do
and
you
one's
get up on
historical.
Because it's the popular thing to do. Why do it? Like, is there like out of all the things?
I need to check it out, Lil Shadow. I heard rumblings about it, but I need to see it.
Like, how long is this shit gonna go on? Like, you niggas been doing this shit the whole year. Like, you just gonna keep doing it? Like, what are you really trying to accomplish? A couple.
Your
of
Monarch,
likes,
that sounds like
couple
a
of
living
comments?
hell, though. Just
Like,
him
that's really all you're
begging
gonna
to
get,
nothing.
A couple of likes, a couple of comments. All right. What? And then what's next? Oh, no stranger can make me feel stuck mentally about anything. I'm literally me. There's nothing.
Oh no, dude, you've been crying for the last 15 minutes. You've been stuck here for 15 minutes. Hell, you know what? I'll say you're stuck here for 13 minutes. You're gonna have a good 2-minute rant and be done.
Like, what makes you just wake up and think about a random ass nigga named Low Tier guy? You know what? Everybody else is doing?
Wake up,
I'll just make a
LTG.
video like everybody else, and I'll just make TikToks like everybody else and just talk shit about Low Tier God. Like, you see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, it's a trend. It's like I'm a Air Force Ones came back in style. That's
That's a good way to say it,
like.
Felipe back.
Remember when Air Force Ones finally came back in style and everybody was spamming Air Force Ones?
I saw some Air Force Ones that had been painted with Gundam stuff, and I felt the urge to add it to cart, but then I thought, I'm not wearing those anymore. They would have to be on my wall, and then I realized, oh shit, that's the whole point, isn't it? You get cool shoes to not wear and have as decoration.
Finally making it legal for flying knee kicks to be performed on micropene gripping squeegees that live in their mom basement, scooning to grown men.
Why the hell is Trump
This will be
here?
a landmark
Trump's a huge
decision
fan of
and a
LTG.
playable feature in Minecraft.
That nigga literally did that right when I'm talking.
Well, so what? You're talking the whole time, isn't that the whole point?
He's a gray.
Yes, exactly, Demon Centipede. Every single one of these dudes thinks they're infinitely more important than they are.
That basically says
They think
himself.
they're more important than
Like, you're
average
asking me, am I
people, and
playing
average
Tekken
people
today?
already
Alright,
aren't that
here's what I'm
important.
gonna do.
It's
I'm gonna
simply
give you-
the reality of things.
I'm gonna give you half an
You
hour
got
to come up
Cyrax
with
over
enough
here who
candy
thinks
to
he's
give me the
bigger than
2,500 subs.
musicians.
If you can't, do
How?
that,
How can you
you're
think
cooked
that?
for 2 weeks?
LTG thinks he's bigger than Michael
does
B.
that sound?
Jordan.
You want
He
something from
does.
me? I
He
gave
thinks he's a better looking, better actor,
proposition.
all that. Like, how can you
Is that
think
something
that?
you're able to
That's
complete?
madness.
If you specifically could get me 2,500 subs, we're at 2,394. If you specifically can get me to 2,500, hey, you
He
can
was-
rally up the help of the rest of
He
these
was
niggas if you
seething
want.
when Michael B. Jordan won that Sexiest Man Alive from People or whatever. He was hurt by
In
that.
20 minutes, you're cooked for 2 weeks.
He's got a weird thing
It
about Michael B.
psychologically
Jordan.
provoked me.
He's
It
extremely
doesn't
envious
work.
of the guy.
I've been doing this shit for too long.
He wants to
At
be a
this point,
sex
it's just
symbol
about,
like
alright,
he
who am
is,
I
and
gonna
he's
fuck up? You
just
know
a
what I mean?
loser.
Like, just keep the shit funny on the internet, I guess.
Ghostface, bro, I love you. LTG, you are my favorite streamer. I watch you in my Amazon night shifts. Thank you for making IT bearable.
I would have really believed you if you would have like dropped candies with that. Then it would have been like, oh damn, so I must really be helping the guy get through his shift.
Wow,
But
that's
since it
that's
was bits, it's more so like you just gave me a Snickers bar.
That's
Why the
mean,
fuck would I
Dale.
let you run anything on my stream?
That's
With
mean,
another
Dale.
fucking
That's
with
that's
another
cruel.
person and you're not dropping
Dude
candies
said
on my
that he
stream.
liked your
You're
shit
about
and
to
it
get
helped
2
him
weeks.
get through the day.
You're
That's
on the verge of a 2
probably
week
some of the
or so. You
highest
keep
praise you
asking
can
me for
get.
things, but you're not delivering.
And this
You know what
butthole
I'm saying?
says,
You're
well,
not delivering.
I don't see any memberships, so it can't be that important to you.
Why the fuck would I count on my console so that you can play a nigga for absolutely free? What the fuck is wrong with these niggas? Mental. What's going on?
Good for your mother. You gonna react the same way next time you get a super
what's
chat.
poppin' with these
This
niggas?
Brit really decided to talk once. This English dude interrupted me as soon as I started
That's
talking.
what I'm saying.
Well,
This
so-
nigga already bodied you.
yeah, I'm not gonna do
You're
that,
0.76,
and that's
you gotta
because
pay me.
I'm always
This
talking,
nigga
so of
already
course it's
bodied
gonna
the
interrupt
fuck
me.
out of you with- He could fucking go
But
to
yeah, it's a
Ben's
funny
leg
joke.
and beat you and he
Dale's
don't
such an
care
idiot.
again.
He makes the comedy come
We
to
don't wanna
life.
witness that, especially if it's not candies dropped. Do I follow any religion? Yes, the religion that drops me candies. Well,
Scientology?
feel you.
Hell yeah,
I'm not
man.
responding. I was just questioning if you see
LTG
1
would
second
love
we can stream, not
Scientology
responding
if he ever got into it, but he didn't have any
hate
money, so he
comments
can't.
that come via in my chat.
Dude, LTG should get
So I'm right there with
sponsored by Scientology. They would
Like,
love
you know how
this
much shit
guy.
pops up in Automod that I've ignored.
I don't
Like,
know.
I've literally
They should look into it.
ignored it. Yeah, like I literally have not responded to anything. I wasn't like, hold on, bitch ass nigga, you said Hold on, you said what? Bruh, how about...
You've been not responding for the last 9 minutes,
This is my
Dale.
second week not saying shit. If you sub to my platform, would I accept Jesus Christ? And bro, why are you trying to throw God at me?
Because you're called low to your God. We thought it was relevant.
How about you drop me 50 candies with your contribution to the Lord, which will transfer to me, which will anoint me even more. How does that sound?
Give this money to God, and by God I mean me, and then it'll become more holy. See, that's where the delusion comes in.
Trying to do that for
You could say Dale is infinitely more delusional because he equates himself as a god, an actual god. But then I always just saw that as more like madness. No, that's psychosis.
A lot when you think about it.
DSP is
Niggas,
also
365 days,
delusional,
12
and I would say equal power, but in very different ways. He thinks that he invented gaming.
It's
Realistically,
like you pay for goon content and go to strip clubs and be giving bitches bands for popping pussy.
Oh my god,
Making them weird ass mods and shit like that.
that's true to Human Centipede. Well, maybe they could do some sort of collab
Don't
or
do that
something.
shit.
We could get some new Covenant merch
All right,
that
here's
has
the thing.
Scientology stuff
Here's
on
the
it, and
Perez.
Scientology could get some Covenant merch. I don't know.
You
Something.
don't need to ban them. It's fine.
I think
Just
these
wanna
guys can
explain
work it out.
something real quick. It's no big deal. So here's what's happening. So
What's happening? We still crying?
When I'm telling people to sub to my platform, it's not begging.
Oh.
It's called sub to my platform because you're watching the streamer.
Okay.
So here's the thing. So you had a rich guy that made 17 million on the subathon, telling niggas I'ma match subs. You niggas aren't subbing, blah blah blah. How come it's a problem when I try to get my community to tell them to sub to me, but a millionaire can sub? You see what I'm saying?
Because the
How come
millionaire
a
is contributing
can-
as well.
can say sub to my platform. I'm trying to hit a
Because
million subs. But I'm
if
trying
you
to
look
tell
at
you
it from
niggas-
like a game theory perspective, Dale, he would have no incentive whatsoever to do that. He would have no incentive to encourage people to donate subs because if he's going to match all the subs, that means he's going to be out an equal amount of money. And also, from what I understand, just from the context of what he said, I don't really know what this thing is, the subathon thing is. I'm assuming it's some sort of benefit or whatever. So the money wouldn't really be for him. At least I don't think so. I mean, he's going to get the money from the subs, but he's also just going to pay it right back. So it's kind of a net zero situation. Your situation is completely different, Dale. You're just some loser sitting here crying for money. It's 100% different. That's what I'm saying. This dude and DSP are the same guy.
Get the 3K.
How come my situation is
2500,
different,
which is
even though it couldn't be more different?
And that's a problem. You want niggas to sit around for free?
That's
Like,
funny
you
as
don't
hell
want
to
to
me.
over support your streamer? That don't make no sense. That's what I'm saying. FaZe just ran a bag on you niggas too. They got spin the
I
wheels.
wouldn't put
they
it
got
past
this,
Phil
this,
that he legit thinks
and you
PewDiePie
niggas just pouring
Markiplier owes some
money in rich
royalties for
people's
making him who
pockets.
they. I
Over
think
the
so,
streamer
Sudful. I
of
think
my
that he
caliber
wants to
says
say that.
support
I
my
think that he
platform
wants to
and
say
such
stuff
and
like
such
Super
stuff.
Best
That's
Friends
not
owes
begging,
me
my
for
nigga.
inspiring them. Review brought and
That's
he
not
owes
begging. I'm
me.
not like, come on,
I
my
made
niggas,
his channel.
Please run up the bag, gang. Like, y'all niggas stripping, twin. Like, y'all really just gonna have me out here like this, twin?
I think my favorite example of DSP claiming credit for something that someone else actually did is it brings back to the stream I did with Alt, where it was DSP versus Matt McMuscles. DSP insists that he brought Yakuza to the United States, that his coverage of the Yakuza games actually was an influence, getting people interested in Yakuza here in the United States. And he started it. You know, Sega owes him money, really. But if you look up the Wikipedia for the different Yakuza games, no, if you look up the Wikipedia entry for Super Best Friends, it will say on there that they were credited by Sega as having helped bring Yakuza to the United States. So DSP is demanding the credit that Super Best Friends got from the source themselves. That's the power of DSP's delusions.
That's not what I'm saying. What I'm telling you, like, you're asking me questions, so on and so forth. Support the platform.
And it's true. If you go watch their DSP's Yakuza playthroughs are
be able to differentiate
agonizing.
What is
Their Yakuza
and what is
playthroughs,
reminding
godlike.
your community to sub, to keep shit
Hilarious shit. Talk about JoJo
up. You know what I
constantly.
mean? There's nothing wrong with that. as long as rich motherfuckers can come on here and pump and dump and make you niggas feel like pay pigs so that they can hit goals that they can brag about on Twitter and have pages clip them so they can brag about hitting goals right in your fucking face and stunt on you with whips, chains, chrome hearts, so on and so forth. As long as niggas could do that, I could say, I can ask my community to drop candies on me. Yo, so what I'm saying is,
yeah, those were pretty hype for
mine. To the plat, let's hit these goals
and
so forth.
And there's the difference between the two of them. When DSP got to the Yakuza karaoke bars, he did mega clown mode. He was just scream and flail and point at the screen and basically just have an autistic spaz fit. Meanwhile, those dudes, which arguably could also be described as an autistic spaz fit, they instead got pumped. They got hyped. And they were screaming about, oh, it's going to be kick-ass to go play the karaoke. We're going to see them rock out and shit. You know, and they were singing along to whatnot. It made it more enjoyable, as opposed to guys screaming hysterically.
That shouldn't be a problem.
But I like LTG's thesis here. LTG answers his detractors about why he can beg on the internet. And his answer is, so long as there's dudes getting money on the internet and driving their car in front of their pay pigs, I can beg forever. Which is a remix of DSP's version, you know. If other people can get money, I can do whatever. That's not how it works. What is LTG's stand? I don't know what its power is, but I do know its name. And its name is It's All About Me. In fact, we'll listen to it. This will just be a quick little Dale music field trip. And it's altered so that there's an N in parentheses after me. So it's all about men. It sounds just like LTG's thought process, this song, from Anarchy Reigns.
Oh my gosh. You see that beautiful girl in the mirror? Oh my gosh, just look at her. She's so beautiful. It's me. Take a good look, got you sprung, got you hooked. If looks were a crime, I'd be the biggest crook. My sexy lips, dreamy eyes, look into my eyes.
Yeah, it's just how he thinks of himself. Anyway, It's All About Me from Anarchy Reigns. It's all about men.
You know why we lost the 3K sub count in the first place? Because
We're talking about back when he first started. DSP probably reached at least 10% of the pop Yakuza fans.
All that meant is that we weren't keeping the sub count,
but still got overshadowed by Super Best Friends. Yeah, because
that's his community showing.
DSP, whenever he managed to accomplish anything, he kind of accomplished it in fourth place. That's the reality of things.
That's not what it's about. It's about his community showing the love.
No, John sucks.
That's all it is. But you're doing it to someone.
John and DSP have a terrible dynamic. They're not interesting people.
Can run up bags on you and say sub to the plat, blah blah blah. I'm trying to hit this goal so I can throw it in your fucking face. No, this is the last Mafia-thon. This isn't the most recent.
There's already a stand called Boys to Men.
Mafia-thon 2 or some shit. You said AI? I mean, I'm pretty sure there's R2D2 behind it, but
that's an interesting way to say it. I like it.
I studied a game, so it's like
there's some of the roughest Sunful. His Yakuza playthroughs are some of the most painful ones to get through.
Like, you'll see regular niggas.
There were quite a few restreams of those where I felt like leaving. I wanted to say, all right, guys, I'm done with this asshole. Goodbye.
Well, then how come Gen Z comes up to me in person and be begging me for pictures? You do know that there's no grown niggas that come up to me in person, right? You know
that's kind of sad.
Up to me IRL,
I don't know. I guess it doesn't matter.
Young niggas or kids. You do know that, right? Nah, 30-year-old cloaks and mid 20-year-old cloaks. All you niggas are online. In person, nigga, all kids come up to me.
Oh.
But
what does that tell you, Dale?
Like, it'd be super young motherfuckers coming up to me. And you know what else is funny too?
What's funny?
Which I'm gonna stop telling these stories is like I noticed that when I say certain things to happen to me in public, niggas try to say I'm lying. Like
you are lying.
Let me tell you guys something.
Dale, you're lying. It's not that big a deal. You're just a lying loser.
People coming up to me and asking me for pictures that inflates my ego. I promise you that. It doesn't make me feel any more high than I do about myself. It doesn't.
I do kind of believe this. I do believe that it wouldn't necessarily bring him much joy, and that's because
it doesn't.
What is he known for?
Somebody calling me handsome.
Is say, Matt, someone came up to you in the middle of the grocery store and said, "Hey, man, dude, you're that dude who cried and peed himself on stream. Can I get an autograph?" That doesn't sound good. Sure, here's your autograph. But
So it's
know,
like
Dale's
I already
only
know I
fans
already
are
know I got
people who
swag,
are
I
there
already
to
know I'm
laugh at
tall,
him.
I already know I'm in shape. I know I look good in muscle shirts. Like, I know I'm not your average nigga.
Oh, definitely Master
Like,
Beef.
I
I was
fucking,
blinded by
I went to the
DSP has
store
a sort of
today.
aura to him
You
that
know, I'm
makes
just in
his
a
peripheral
grocery
characters
store,
seem
right?
more
How you stay
interesting
away from
in
bums, go to
contrast.
the expensive
But
grocery
yeah, that was one that
Anyways,
was
I'm in a grocery store,
that was
right?
always historically
I
wrong.
was in the mood
John
for some
always
peanut
sucked.
M&Ms.
John
I
was
said,
always
"Fuck
kind
it,
of a
let me
loser.
Let me pull up the Albertsons. Boom. Let me get some peanut M&Ms, some fucking Club Keebler crackers, and some fucking barbecue sauce, right?
What the hell are we making with
hitting
that?
You, boom. Go to the store. I'm in the aisle, and it's like this older man. He's like, can I stop you for a second, sir? I'm like, yeah. He's like, how do I get
Are you a
like
wrong?
you, man? He's like, man, you look incredible. He's like, what do I gotta eat? What do I gotta do? Bro, I thought this nigga was in his 30s. He said he was 52 years old. He was really skinny, but the dude had a young looking face, but he was just bald, but he had a young face. Nigga said he was 52. I said, man, you gotta eat.
Yeah, there's where we differ for your Monarch. I would do co-op with Phil.
Metabolism, I said, you gotta
I'd do
eat.
co-op.
Three
I wouldn't do
times a
co-op
day,
with
you gotta
John.
take your
John's
protein.
lame.
So
Same
what
him
do
and
I
Air Raid
actually
Lord.
eat?
I would just make fun of DSP the whole
And then,
time.
usually
That's what John should have done. John should have shit on Phil to his face.
And
It would have been
what do
funny
you
as hell.
call it? So I go ahead, tell him X, Y, Z, and
But
you know,
not
dude was just
overtly. More
basically
like,
happy. And then I'm
oh,
coming out-
we're out of
I'm
lives.
coming out
Gee,
the
Phil,
store, right?
would have been great if you hadn't
And,
died 6
there's this
times.
Older ice maiden, actually. Probably
Ice
in her
maiden?
mid-50s.
Like some sort of
Oh my
magician?
God. She's like, I just had to stop and say, you're in incredible shape. She's like, you look so good. I'm just like, all right, thank you. I appreciate that. And I just mobbed off. You know what that does for my ego?
What, Dale?
Absolutely nothing.
What?
I don't walk away.
That's
feeling
sad,
better,
Dale. You live
feeling
a sad
enlightened about
life.
Myself, nigga. I'm an excellent looking guy. I'm not a normal nigga you see every day. When I walk through places, I'm a one of one.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter because you're a loser.
So it's like,
It
when
doesn't
people
matter
tell
if
me
you're the most
things like
beautiful
that,
person on the
I
planet if you're a
appreciate it,
mega
but it
loser.
doesn't inflate the ego. When I tell you guys these stories, I'm just sharing shit with you as you're a streamer. That's all I'm doing. I'm sharing my experiences with you. I don't put them on YouTube so dumb niggas that are NPCs that could never get somebody to give them a compliment, would never be noticed by males or females. Or
I don't
anybody
really
on the
want to be
planet
noticed
tell
by
me I'm
men, Dale.
Tapping about my stories.
It's not time for men.
It doesn't inflate my ego. I'm just telling you.
What is that in the background
But don't
outside his
make me
door? Is that a
pull that
step
away.
ladder? Oh, that's so he
Again,
can go
like I
replace
pulled
the
fucking
batteries
mom
on his
roast.
smoke detector.
You know what I'm saying? You want me to be robotic and just keep shit extremely robotic? I can do that. I don't got
Yeah, Panda shitting on Phil was always hilarious.
I could be like every other fucking streamer.
Her discussions and her people people give DSP shit for not paying attention to her when she talks and just kind of absentmindedly nodding his head.
You know, like,
I
you see
kind
what
of
I'm
can't
saying?
blame him
Like,
sometimes
it's
when
not
she
even
gets to
responding.
yapping.
This is from my
Panda Lee
chat.
gets
It's
to
not even
droning on in
responding.
her
I'm just like,
southern
I just
accent
wanted
that's
to
not
just
southern
pull up
about
4K
some
just for you. You know what I
utter
mean? Like
irrelevant
4K, like
triviality.
camera, 4K quality. You can't
Her
hide anything
pre-streams
from
were
4K.
in many
Like, you
ways
literally
far more
can't.
annoying.
Surprised I don't have gray hair. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm surprised I'm not gray. I'm surprised I don't look fucked up and stressed out. Because you would think that, right? But when I tell you niggas I don't lose sleep over peons,
I think that
don't
he's
stress,
redecorating.
because
I
told
hope
you guys
so.
Years ago, stress solves nothing. As a man,
Well, for your monarch,
stress
he's
solves
grappling with his
nothing.
identity
If
as a
you're
rock.
stressed, then what? If you're angry, if you're sad, then
Well,
what?
I don't know. Dale's
It's not gonna fix
statement
your
that,
reality.
oh,
So
well,
what's
you
the
never
point-
get
what's the point
praise,
of
so that's why
expressing
your
those
life is
emotions?
meaningless. I think it's about finding what praise you want. The other day, what the other day? I don't know why I said that. A while back, a long time ago, when I first met my Japanese friends, they came over to my place and they examined my model kits. They looked at my models and I played them in Gundam Extreme versus Extreme versus Maxi Boost, and I beat them both Japanese dudes, and they loved my Gundam models, and they praised it all. And I thought that's high ass praise because it's kind of weird. It's this weeaboo dude who's building all this Japanese shit, and he's doing a pretty decent job at it. That was good praise for me. And Dale's over here saying like, you guys can't get praise. Well, yeah, because my praise is that I seek is a very specific thing, and I'm not actually looking for it. It just happens sometimes. But Dale's trying to convince me that I want his life of regular adoration in grocery stores because it means nothing to him anymore. No, I don't want that. I don't want people coming up to me in the grocery store and saying, "Hey, man, you look really cool." Uh, thank you. I'd rather have praise for my model kits.
Now, if I just allowed the internet to just beat me up and I'm just really just fucked up behind this shit, bro, you'd be able to see it. I'm good. Because it's called white noise. See, for all the thousands of niggas...
I don't know, Dale. If it really wasn't affecting you, you wouldn't be doing all these PR sessions about how it's not affecting
in
you.
total here that fuck with me. That's all that matters.
I like this music that accompanies Dale. It's pretty funny.
We're collectively...
It reminds me of Bully.
A grand. For about 1,000 people. That's all that matters. As long as I got an audience that fucks with me.
Bully 2 should feature Dale.
10,000 people that don't.
After he dies, so he can't get any money from it.
And on top of that is a lot of people can't take the pressure. A lot of people fold.
Sudden fool, that was weird as hell to me because Panda Lee was like always
calmed, right?
ass up all the time. Like, what the fuck? DSP, put down the camera.
Twitter boom. LTG
or leave it. I don't know. Whatever you want to do.
I'm so built on perseverance that I just can't allow basic niggas to fuck with my cognitive. It's impossible anyway. Because those same people will ride my dick virtually crazy. As soon as an angle change or an avenue hits,
it just sounds like Dark Side Phil, man.
I promise you that. How do you become immune to the hate?
Amberlynn Reed is not getting praised in public. No, it is not happening. That is a lie.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Come on, Amberlynn Reed. People avert their eyes when they see you because they realize how undignified it is. Parents tell their kids to look away from you, Amberlynn Reed. Don't play these games.
How much of a hive mind species human beings really are. Like, if you got a bunch of people collectively hopping on a trend to try to disrespect me via internet and say dumb shit via
I need to hop on any trend. I can say you're an idiot all I want.
It's popular. If it was popular to glaze me, everybody would glaze me. But since it's popular to shit on me like it has always been.
Feels good, Meth Bear. You did some serious damage to this dude.
Everybody's thirsty for
He's
fame,
reeling from it from years on.
Algorithm boost, so on and so forth. So what's the easiest way to get that? And what's always been the easiest way? Talk about low tier God.
But there's easier things to do than that.
It's literally always been.
DSP does the same excuse. It's easy to talk shit on me and make money.
For yourself.
Maybe, but there's easier things than that. Why don't I do those things? If I'm such a loser who looks for the least resistance in life, why am I not doing that instead of clowning on Phil? Clowning on Phil, weirdly enough, takes some degree of effort compared to other things. Because then you have to keep up with Phil's bullshit. You got to do all this and that. I'm trying to find the Dark Side Phil. Got anything updated here? Oh, come on, Bam. Obamacare mistreated. Oh, it's from. I'll watch that. Just block this dude from my server. Alright, so nothing. Okay, well. Hopefully we'll get some stuff in there and we'll see what that's all about. And he gets a nice little tantrum going. But I think that's everything I got planned for today. Thank you, everyone, for swinging by. I really appreciate it. Caught up on some DSP and Dale stuff. We really didn't catch up on Dale at all. There's plenty of stuff related to Dale I wanted to watch. And there's some older things I was looking for. But it's it'll be my next dedicated stream. Unless DSP does something extremely unhinged, I'm going to try and push myself to make it so the next stream is about Dale. This Friday, I will be having Ann Lee to join me, and we're going to be watching Persona 4. I'm pretty stoked. At first, I thought we had watched that one already, because didn't I watch Persona with Kinda Sav? Turns out that was Persona 5, so it all worked out. I hope you all will swing by and enjoy that. I hope I'm not too obnoxious for the dude, but if I am, too bad. And that'll be this Friday at 7 Central. As for the stream that's next that relates to LTG, I don't know. It might be next weekend, it might be the weekend after. We'll see. I'll be here when I'm here. As McGold predicted, Phil would say, pay your child support when trashing LTG. I hope he does. I hope he does. There needs to be some... We kind of need to coach DSP on how to really trigger Dale. And the reality is that the best way to trigger Dale, DSP can't do. The best way to trigger Dale is to be more successful than him and not be a struggling bum, DSP. That's an important difference. And talk shit on him for all of 2 seconds. that sends Dale into a spiraling rage. There was this black streamer, I forget who he was. It's one of the more popular newer ones. I don't know who he is. And he was in a club or whatever, and some person was asking him, "Hey, you know, LTG blah blah said this," and the guy kind of furrowed his brow and said, "Oh, that broke dude? Yeah, I'm not interested in what he has to say," and then went about what he was doing. That was the entire video. LTG grumbled and griped and carried on and moaned and begroaned that for weeks. He was hurt by that. If DSP did that, we would see something pretty funny. But the reality is that DSP can't do that. But what you were asking about? Silent Assassin? What does it mean? What Meth Bear meant? Oh, Meth Bear helped with the he is the sole dude behind the Yiki leaks. The information that Dale had a kid the whole time. But that's it, everyone. Have a fantastic evening, and yeah, I'll see you this Friday.